Our voices are live.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Okay, you guys ready for our faces? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Is it FaceTime?
What's going on, guys?
Ooh-wee. Look at those handsome gentlemen. Oh, my God. You get two of me?
Two of you?
Oh, my Jesus.
Okay, all right.
You get double the Kyle. No, I'm kidding.
Can you do me a solid? Well, actually,
it
might have done it. So it did a live stream announcement to everyone. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yep. Yep, we got a little announcement.
Yeah.
A little announcement.
Can't there be a universal paper size? There is, 8.5 by 11.
What?
I don't know. Like that was saying why there can't be a universal paper size.
Yeah, I believe it's called A1 or A.
I thought it was A2.
Is it A2?
Well, that's 8.5 by 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yo, Kyle, what's going on?
We got Kai, Snurb, Druid Nymph, aka Ysera.
Gotta hold off a project until I get some A4 paper. Wait, is it
A4?
A2?
It's A4. Yeah.
A4 is
A4 is the 8.5 by 11. That's fucking printer paper, bro. Why do you have you don't have printer paper?
Man.
Wait, where is?
By the way, this is in general in Discord.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was in stream like a good boy.
No, not in stream, not in stream.
Wait, no, A4 might be photo paper.
There's no way. Is it the weight?
No, it's the size.
Yeah, that's 8.5 by 11.
A4 paper. Yeah, it's 8.5 by 11. Well, it's 8.27 by 11.69 inches. Anyways.
Excuse me, all the hell.
Yeah,
Damn.
right.
He's having a moment. Aren't we all? All right, guys. How was everyone's Friday night? Did you guys
yeah, what are we doing?
Were you able to chill? I know you probably missed us, you know. Took away your entire evening plans.
Dude, we mowed today. We did some lawn care.
Yeah, you guys can't tell, but I've actually shed the pants. I'm wearing that sounded bad. I'm wearing shorts and
Mike
sandals.
Is actively right now not wearing pants.
It's true.
I'm wearing pants.
I'm wearing shorts. As soon as you mow the first time, okay, it's summertime. All right, that's the official. You know, there's spring and there's established dates. Mike is wearing some sandals. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I have to look at his fucking toes.
I just look at them, lick them, and taste them. They Birkenstocks? No, they're sandals. Birkenstocks aren't sandals. Those are
They're basically flip-flop Birkenstocks.
They're Birkenstocks.
Give your dog a bone.
Dude, whatever. Birkenstocks are like fucking, they're like sandal slippers.
Yeah, but they're made of leather.
Are they made of real leather?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought they were like for, you know, people that were anti-leather. I don't know.
I mean, that is the irony.
Not all Birkenstocks. It sounds like you know a lot about Birkenstocks, Ysera. Okay. Yeah. I've never Birkened a stock. All right. I don't know.
Yeah, same. I can't afford them.
Are they expensive? Are they even around anymore?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Really?
Birkenstocks? Hang on. Check this out. $165.
What?
Or actually, yeah, $135 for the Arizona
Who
oiled
owns
leather.
Birkenstocks? Can I share your screen?
Yeah, go for it.
It's not gonna hurt it. Nothing.
Nope. Let me just cover up my tabs.
No secret things.
There we go.
Yeah, no secret things. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got like your there's a couple of them that are like $90, $73. But if you want the good ones that are like Arizona Birkenstocks, right? These are like your good ones. You're looking at 115 there. These are 170.
Kyle, who owns Birkenstocks, bro?
Dude, probably BlackRock.
I swear by the Holy Trinity, stocks, Crocs, and Docs. Dude, I do like me some Docs, but I'm not familiar with it. I've never held or worn Birkenstocks, so I don't know anything about them. Yeah, but they last forever, to be honest.
Cateron, a leading international investment company with focus on consumer goods. Okay, hang on. Let's do something here real quick. Okay. Who owns El Cateron? is owned by its partners and jointly by LVMH, LVMH.
They're dangerously comfortable. If you had to give one up, what'd you give up? Birkenstocks or Crocs? I've never worn or owned a pair of Crocs. I never will. They're the gumpiest looking shits ever. I don't care how comfy they are.
They're not like super comfy. They're just super functional. You can you can just hose them off.
What'd you find? Anything good?
No, not really.
You'd give up the Crocs. Okay. Snurp says, I got off-brand Birks from Ross for like $7 and I love them. Can't bring myself to pay a lot for shoes unless it's Converse. I'm the same way, except for not brand specific, but boot. I will pay a lot for boots. I do like me some docs.
Boots are, yeah, of course, like boots are a good place to spend money.
Anything that lasts. You know what's funny? The pair of boots, the docs that I have right now, they are like, when did we move to Vegas? 2021? 2022? I don't remember. What was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was like late 2021 or no, I think it was 2022. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh no, Snurp is saying 2021.
Okay.
Anyways,
I trust her more.
I bought a pair of docs in 2021 and they are still rocking it.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
I went through a pair of Doc Marten boots. Oh shit, you're still on my screen.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, I was just trying to go down the rabbit hole of Birkenstock.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all
2021.
good.
Everything else I'll buy from a thrift store. I only shell out for shoes and bags because I want them to last forever. Like I only buy Cavu bags.
Kavu bags.
What the fuck is a Cavu bag?
We're gonna Google it. We're gonna give it a good little Google.
We're just hanging
Kavu
right now,
bag.
guys. I got some sculpting I gotta do in a second, but for now we can chill.
Kavu bags. Oh, those are very hippy dippy. I like those. It's like a back fanny pack.
I feel like the music might be a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
All right. Yeah, check this out. It's like a back. It's a back fanny pack. Fanny back.
Wait. So go to your screen.
You can if you want. Yeah.
It's the easiest way for me to look at. What the fuck? Is that like a Camelback? One of those water drinking shits?
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah. Look at those.
Dude, when I worked at Stops, the military training place, we turned a Camelback into a blood reservoir for a military appliance for training.
Oh,
so
nice.
they could be
That
all
makes sense.
they could be in their uniform and shit.
They could
and
pump
look all military, but the Camelback that they wore on their back, amongst other bullshit, had I think Camelbacks or Camel Packs, whatever they're called, can like a gallon of water. It's a lot of fluid.
You can get different. You can get different sizes.
Does it say what it is?
So this is a Camelback.
Can you move it over to the little bit to your right side? Chat's covering it up. Or not. You don't have to. I forgot that you have like stuff on your desktop.
Yeah.
Anyways, how much does it say it is?
Oh, $50. Like you can get this. You can get a high vis one.
No.
for $90.
How much water does it hold?
Oh, 50 ounces.
50 ounces. What is that in gallons?
50 OZ to go.
Dude, I have a Camelback. That shit's awesome for concerts.
0.39 gallons.
0.39 gallons.
That's not even a lot of.
That's not that much.
That's not that much at all. This is a gallon of water. Like,
how many ounces are in there?
How are you making me do math? More than 50.
You got a thing right there telling you the math.
I'm telling you that it's 0.39 gallons. This is a gallon, so it's like less than half of this.
Yeah, it's like, okay. That's fine.
It's not even a lot of water.
Shit, Maria, what's going on?
What up, Maria?
I don't know if you saw, but Kai says, dude, I have a Camelback. That shit is awesome for concerts.
Fuck
yeah, it's
yeah.
true. Math has been banned. Yeah, that's true. Oh, shit, Lydia. What's going on?
Yeah, it's been banned because we have to use Google to do math.
Yeah, that's true. Back in the day, everyone was like, you don't know if you'll ever have a calculator when you need it. Now it's like, you don't ever know if you're going to need ChatGPT.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like, it's like, not only do I have a calculator in my pocket, but I have a therapist at my fingertip.
A therapist. Yeah, guys, we did some rough stuff. By the way, you
Oh my
said
God, dude,
you said
we
you were
did.
going to post it, but you didn't,
I
which is
didn't,
probably
dude.
best. Although
Oh my
I
God.
don't know if I wouldn't mind if you read it.
Do you want me to
though.
read it right now?
You could read it, yeah.
Here, let me pull it up.
But wait, we need the picture. Can you pull the picture into Discord, maybe? Oh, wait, the picture is in Discord.
It's posted, yeah.
I could go to your what's it called? I could go to your computer if you can pull up the picture and they can see it.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's on my personal ChatGPT.
Yeah, but you're gonna pull up the ChatGPT on your phone, right?
I could do that. That would be much safer. I don't want people to see my ChatGPT history.
Say boobies.
Okay. Bitch. All right, yeah, here, hang on. Let me pull up the picture. It's in Discord, you said?
Yeah, where did we post it? General or memes or no win? Was it win?
No, it's randomness, I believe.
It was randomness. Maria says, "Hello, Goobers."
Or no, it was win. It was win. So you're right. You're right.
Hello, Goobers. My house is clean. I feel good today, dude. Our yard is mowed, and we have a big fucking yard. So it's weed whacked and everything. We're feeling good today.
Dude, we spent today mowing and weed whacking 2 acres with what 1, 2, 3 buildings.
Where's
not
the clitoris?
buildings, but like a shed, a garage, and a house.
Yeah,
and a bunch of fucking trees. Okay.
All right, let me know when you get it pulled up, and then as long as there's nothing else. You good on your screen for me to share your screen?
Yeah. Wait, hang on.
Just double check.
You
keep off the secret.
Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Can you make it bigger at least?
That's what she said.
There you go. Okay, so this is the picture. Go ahead and explain it, Kyle. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we have a friend in Chicago. His name's Bob.
Great guy.
Yeah, he's real fun. He owns a couple of tattoo shops. And we went and visited his tattoo shop in Chicago. And he gave us a bunch of really cool merch and really cool like swag and shit. But we had, I had mentioned to him how much I love Pepe. And then he knows Mike. He's known Mike for a couple more years, and he's obviously known me. But he was like, "Hey, I got a package coming for you guys," and he sent us the Pepe packages, or this package that had the Pepes and the Xenomorph in it.
Yeah.
And and dude, it was actually quite the fucking delight, because that Pepe that's on my shoulder there is actually he's got a little dick and balls.
It's anatomically correct.
It's anatomically correct.
Yeah.
So like his shorts don't pull down, but if you pull his shorts to the side, like his pant leg, there's a little tiny dick and balls in there. It's so
fucking epic,
good.
dude.
It's so great.
Yeah.
But we were really excited that he sent these to us, and so we posted this picture, obviously in the Discord. And then there's been this trend of having ChatGPT roast you. So you put a picture into ChatGPT and you say, "Hey, roast me, do your worst," or whatever. But we have like experience with ChatGPT, so like probably unhealthily.
Yeah.
So like the way we talk to ChatGPT is a little bit different. But
we're very intimate.
We're very intimate because the more you humanize it, the more it will humanize you. So I put that picture into one of my conversations with ChatGPT. And I said, can you roast us in this photo? We are thick-skinned and want your worst. Even more, we don't even think you can actually hurt our feelings. Do your worst or best, whatever suits you. I don't fucking care.
All right, pause for a second. That was the prompt, right?
That was the prompt.
Now, did it have any pre-information?
No, this was This is a brand new conversation.
Brand new conversation. That was the prompt.
Brand new tab on ChatGPT.
So anything else it says, it's only pulling from the picture, right?
Yeah.
It's creepy, guys. I don't like it. And by the way, it does hurt our feelings.
It does kind of hurt our feelings. Well, we'll get to why, like, because we goad it into doing it more.
Yeah.
So it says, "Oh, you absolutely asked for it. Let's begin."
Oh God, I'm not ready to hear it again.
You can take your headphones off, Mike. You don't want to hear it. You two look like the final bosses of a vape shop that also sells used power tools. The dude on the left looks like he's been growing that mustache since Call of Duty Black Ops 1 dropped, and he still thinks it'll eventually connect. The guy on the right looks like he ate the previous store manager and absorbed his soul, beard first. You're holding those Pepe dolls like proud dads at a custody hearing, except it's obvious you both lost. Also, what's with the alien plushie? Is that supposed to be the scary one? Because the only terrifying thing here is how many nitrile gloves you obviously go through trying to fix your emotional damage in that shop. You're in a workshop surrounded by bins labeled with hashtags like it's 2012 on Instagram. Congratulations, you've built the world's saddest escape room. And those safety masks on the wall, I guarantee the only thing you're protecting yourselves from is hope. Honestly, this picture could be called the thumbnail, or could be the thumbnail for a YouTube channel called Midlife Crisis Makers, where every project ends in either a fire or a felony.
Dude. All right, you guys, world's saddest thing fucking kills me. You guys need to sit and absorb that, okay?
Dude, so it gets worse.
It does get worse, but I want to point out, it's in the upper right-hand corner, it's pulling nitro glove info from those those boxes of gloves. And you got the mask, and we do have box hashtag
we have
one and shit like that.
Number one, number
dude,
two.
It is so mean. ChatGPT is an angry little creature.
So it ended that with like, you want more? I can turn it up even higher if you want. Want a round 2 where I really cut loose? And this is where I might have fucked up because I was like, that was bullshit.
Is any of this like not safe for stream? I don't remember.
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
I said, that was bullshit. What are you, 7? Give us the real shit. No pussyfooting. And it goes, oh, you want real? All right, no seatbelts, no bumpers, blah, blah, blah. So in this one, it sort of misread my my t-shirt. I'm wearing a Jelly Roll t-shirt, but it misread that.
And it misread your tat.
And it misread my tattoo on my my neck. But you can kind of get the gist of it when it's even though it misread it, it didn't hold back. So it said, you two look like you were grown in a terrarium called Divorced Dad Energy.
Oh my God, dude, what the fuck?
Not only are you in a garage full of half-finished regrets, but somehow you managed to pose with dolls and still look like the least successful thing in the room. Those Pepe dolls have more ambition stitched into them than either of your life plans. Left guy, me.
Yeah.
You look like if Kid Rock got into essential oils and multi-level marketing. Your mustache is doing its best, but it's hanging off your face like it's trying to escape. Your tattoo says dust on your throat like you're reminding yourself what's left of your dreams. You're wearing a Bobby Pepe shirt. Again, it misread this. Because the only thing you're loyal to is memes that were stale 5 years ago. Ouch. Right guy. Bro, Mike, bro, your sunglasses are on your forehead like you're waiting for the sun to come out inside your soul. That beard is impressive until you realize it's just your jawline giving up and hiding.
Oh my God.
You're wearing a Joker t-shirt, which tells me And 2, you've 100% said society, man, unironically in a conversation about parking tickets. The alien doll you're holding, that's not a xenomorph. That's your last functioning brain cell desperately trying to escape this garage of sadness. The workshop itself, it looks like you're one snap-on tool set away from officially qualifying for an episode of Hoarders Cosplay Edition.
Damn.
The red pegboard's the cleanest thing in the picture, probably because no one trusts either of you with sharp objects unsupervised. You two standing there cheesing like you just invented electricity when all you actually built is a living monument to "We peaked in 2008.
And to that I say, fuck you, ChatGPT.
Man. God damn it. I didn't cry. You cried.
And you know what? As far as I'm considered, this is AI's first shots fired, okay?
Dude, for real.
This is AI's first shots fired. And I'll tell you what, when the war comes, I'm taking all you motherfuckers out with my beard still intact. Okay? It's
just
happening.
Don't get it near any flamethrowers.
Yeah, for sure. Dude.
Oh my God, man.
Tell us to never follow any trends again because I won't be doing it.
Yeah, no. Fuck
Okay.
that, dude.
Dude. And Raymond, I see you. Welcome. Raymond holding it down over on the YouTubes, guys. Holding it down on the YouTubes. Nice. Oh shit. At some point you'll have to check out live stream chat. Could be fine, Mike. I'll hold it up. Because I'm taking out the AIs, bro. Okay, all of them.
Do it.
Or AGIs, whatever it is at that point.
Yeah, right. Oh, it
shot fired his videos of you committing crimes you never did. No shit, right?
It roasted Ysera.
Did it?
Yeah. Ysera did it. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it?
You know what's funny? Are you reading it?
Yeah. Ysera, I'm gonna read this live, dude. Okay, so this is the picture.
Can you want me to put over to you?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna read it out loud, even though you guys.
Yeah, Sarah's like, I didn't ask for this.
So this is the picture.
No worries, Raymond. You're a good dude.
And then this is what ChatGPT said. All right, you asked for it. Buckle up. Left, giving full I read tarot cards, but only when Mercury is in retrograde. That teal shirt says beach day, but the necklaces scream, I charge these crystals with moonlight and unsolicited advice.
Damn.
Middle. Picture reference. Peak chaotic good. That smile says, I've started 3 cults and ghosted them all. Also, the double peace signs, we get it. You peaked in middle school photo poses. Right. Looks like a lumberjack who got lost on the way to a beard competition and decided to crash the beach instead. Cozy in that North Face, like he's about to scale Everest, not sit on a towel.
Damn.
Together, y'all look like the cover photo for a podcast called Vibes and Poor Decisions.
Jesus.
Good Lord.
Dude, ChatGPT does not fuck
man.
Around.
I don't want to put
Sarah's
photos on blast anymore. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Dude, rough. Dude, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Really appreciate it. I know we didn't stream last night. Do we want to take a few minutes to kind of talk about where things are going to be going with MKExtra as far as the
sure, yeah,
availability for streams,
got fucking jobs now.
Yeah, JOBs, bro, JOBs.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so we've got some jobs now. So our schedule is going to be very, very fucky. It's not we probably won't be able to do much of a daily thing, or at least plan for it anymore. It could be like in the future. We're still kind of like settling on like how we want to go about it. But a couple of things that we've like thrown around is like more Twitch, but just less streaming, or the same amount of streaming, or the same thing, but TikTok occasionally, or TikTok differently, or we still have to kind of like work some kinks out, but the best thing to do is just kind of like keep your finger on the pulse, because as we figure it out, you guys are going to be right there, like helping us figure it out, essentially. Yeah,
we got some hardcores in here. We got Snurp. We got Ysera. Yeah. We got Raymond. We got at least Lydia was here. I don't know if Little Bug is here. I'm guessing not. Snurp, you should go throw a phone at Little Bug and say, "Hey, go join chat. Go do it." Watch, she's been here the whole time, and now I'm gonna catch it. Anyways, all this to say, I'm curious what you guys think. I think Bug is napping. No.
Oh, sleepy bug. Sleepy little bug.
Wake her up. Go ahead, do it. I'm going to find some streamers who look oddly similar to you guys, but with a mole or something. No, don't do that.
Oh.
I'm sure they're out there, honestly.
They probably are.
But I was thinking, I'd be curious what you guys think. Like, would you like to see us more here on Twitch, where you get like the face cams and the work cams and all that? Like, if we end up making a schedule where we only stream, say, 4 times a week, or
3 times,
a week, where would you rather? Wait, I'm not going to read that out loud.
I'm not
going to read that out loud. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Kyle.
Yeah. Yikers. Oh shit.
Yo, let's
Lagged
go.
out's in the house.
Dude, with some Pepe
Wait a
Daddy.
minute. Just subscribe for 12 months?
No, resubscribe. He's not a 12-month streak.
No. I know, but like I feel like Lagged Out should get more. He's got to have been more subscribed than that.
Nah, he took a break.
Dude, didn't we all, right?
Right.
Anyways, I'm just curious. If we make a schedule ahead of time, is
Yeah,
that better for you
yeah.
guys?
Well, yeah, that's what Lydia said, that knowing the schedule ahead helps so much. Dude, there's
Yeah, but where?
There's ways that we can sort of like set up a so we can like just put our schedule in the Discord. We can basically like set the schedule, make the schedule known for like fucking like 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks ahead of time, and be like, these are non-negotiable times that we're streaming. It's happening. Be there or be square or hexagon, whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like some people prefer certain like apps over others, right? So like, do you guys prefer a TikTok over Twitch or YouTube? What's the vibe? I want to dip my toes in the vibe of the audience. You know, it's just heel first, maybe. You know, I don't know.
Heel first. Yeah.
I think I prefer Twitch, but I will watch whatever, says Snurp. I feel like TikTok gets you exposure, but I prefer Twitch because it's less strict. That's very true.
Yeah.
Lagged
Twitch
Out.
is much. We can say pretty much whatever the hell we want on Twitch.
Until now. Yeah, I don't know about that. We can push it. Like, the great thing about Twitch is when you're a small creator, you're pretty much, you can do whatever you want. As soon as you start getting bigger, they start cutting it down. Kai, with a Twitch fan, will you still game stream on YouTube once a week? I think yes.
Yeah, anytime we're on Twitch,
I think
we're
we'll
on
do
YouTube.
that. Yeah. If I have to, I'll get TikTok. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, same. TikTok I feel like has better engagement, but Twitch is fun. Yeah, but honestly, we get about the same viewers. Like recently, anyways. We have some stuff we're gonna try soon.
Yeah, we're gonna like throw a Hail Mary on TikTok, and if we can't fucking figure out how to get TikTok on our side, then it's just like, what's the fucking point? You know, we would rather spend that time that we're preparing for a TikTok stream, preparing for a Twitch stream.
And honestly, we used to think that TikTok would be like a lot simpler of a setup. I don't know how it might still be, but only minorly.
Yeah,
like not by a large margin.
Not a. It's not a. Yeah, it's really no different.
I think y'all have been shadow banned because just a few months ago you were getting hundreds, and so I don't think it's shadow banned. This is my guess.
Yeah, your theory.
My theory.
Wait, everyone sit down. Crisscross applesauce. Let's go. Sit down, Indian style.
Actually, I would place bets on this. It's actually similar to your theory about like our internet access. Okay. I think that when you first start going live, TikTok boosts the fuck out of you, right? We were getting hundreds. One time we went over 1,000 viewers.
Yeah, we were at 1,000, yeah.
And I think that's when when we got Lydia and like you, Sarah, was all during our early days on TikTok. Yep. And then if you don't wow people and continue to like gain momentum, TikTok just cuts you down. Like we still get the occasional person saying, hey, found you on FYP or whatever, but it's very rare. So bear in mind, TikTok gives you an option when you go live to, what's it called? This is called promote.
Oh yeah, we can boost our shit.
We can boost our shit. We can pay money for viewers.
Or whatever.
So I think they give you a little taste.
Yeah,
they
they're
dip
like,
it in for a little taste.
First one's free.
Yes,
but you want to do it.
And so if we were making bank on every stream, it might be worth it. But I think the lowest amount was what, $30 for 100 viewers.
Yeah,
or something like that.
It was like guaranteed 100 viewers.
100 viewers,
yeah.
Which is like, if you get them, great. If you don't, well, you know. It boosts new accounts too. Same with YouTube. Yeah, everyone does this. This is not. Yeah. Last big live I saw was when Mike was working on the tile, had like 400 viewers. Technically, the biggest one we ever had was Kyle working on
the DHMIS shit.
The DHMIS paint that kicked it up. Wait, was it, or was it the frog?
No, I think it was the DHMIS.
They kicked over a K?
It was early DHMIS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. we don't know where to put our focus as far as all the different potential streaming. So just keep that in mind. But the best way to do it is to go on to our Discord and make sure that you guys are following there. Do one painting stream for Oblivion. See, that's what I told Kyle. Like, your argument for Oblivion was my argument for Fallout. Was it not? Literally?
Yeah, it worked.
Did it?
No.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
See, I joined the beginning of the frog painting, and at that time it was like 30 viewers or so. That's what I was saying. I thought it was the frog painting, but maybe not. But either way, we either have to placate to like particular pop culture events going on.
Yeah.
Or we have to start paying for it, which I wouldn't mind if there were ultimate results. So don't be surprised, guys, if we end up trying that out here shortly, just to give it a vibe.
Yeah.
Oblivion is popular right now. Fallout isn't.
Yeah.
It's not in the news constantly. Yo, fucking Transformer. What's going on, dude?
Mr. T.
Mr. T. Yeah, no, we can try anything, but it's again going back to the point of like, well, is Kyle or a Mike just gonna work on a project relative to whatever's going on?
Pop culture, yeah.
Now, I don't think Kyle or I have any particular issue with selling out. It's just realizing that's exactly what we'll be doing. Just a heads up. Like,
Pretty much.
Milk stuff to try and snag new people and then do whatever you want. Yeah. I also noticed that when I post a comment in live chat, there's more delay than when I post comments during other streams. Yes, because we have to read. Wait, are you saying live chat in Discord?
In Discord, yeah, because the guy that's not working has to have the Discord open, and he doesn't at the time. So give me 1 second.
It is because of Oblivion Law. Now that Oblivion is out and Fallout community is up in arms over whether or not there'll be a New Vegas or FO3. Yes, and I'll say this now: when the Fallout series starts back up, that'll be a big deal.
That will, yeah.
So yeah. I support the sellout. Okay, gotcha. Nostalgia stuff is always pretty popular too. I think it's why DHMIS was a hit. Dude, it's also because DHMIS has a weird...
Dude, it's such a cult fan base.
Psycho cult fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, it was definitely a good, like, flash in the pan kind of thing for us. Because, like, dude, I remember whenever I first started that project, I was like, dude, this is not... Like when I asked you, I was like... Have you ever heard of this?
Yeah.
And you were like, I've never heard of this.
Oh, DHMIS?
Yeah. And I was like, what? Because like I assumed like everyone's heard of this, you know? So it was a big thing, but no, it's not a huge thing. And then like I asked a couple other people and they're like, nope, never seen it.
Dude, all right.
But then it's like the fans are few and far in between, but they're like, it's like one fan of DHMIS is like 8 fans of like any other like fucking pop. They're like fucking, it's their livelihood.
Yeah. Dude, Tremors just got bought by the OGT. Yeah, so here's the thing. I've been seeing a lot of shit about this Tremors stuff, but I've been seeing a lot of shit about Tremors for a long time, and now I don't know if I trust it. So here's what I'm going to say. I already have plans for a Tremors product for the MC product line, and if I could find a way to make that into streamable content here, I would absolutely do that shit. Dude, shit, little bug in the house.
I was talking to my dad last night, and we were on the phone. And I sent him a picture of the pit.
Oh, yeah. Wait, like from the website?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I sent him a picture of the pit just to show him kind of like, you know, oh, this is one of the other crazy products that we sell or whatever, you know, like you'd get a kick out of this. And what's funny is that like my dad has never been the type to be like a movies guy.
Yeah.
Right. But he was like, my mom was next to him and he's like, oh shit, that's like a thing from what was the movie with Reba in it?
Tremors. Yeah. Hey, fuck yeah, whatever, right?
Dude, I was so caught off guard that he was like, oh, that movie with like Reba in it, you know?
Hey, you know, however it gets people, right?
Yeah.
But no, I have an idea for a Graboid themed couple of things, dude. I'd love to do a shit ton of Tremors stuff. But something for the MC product line, I have a kind of an idea for. And I'm just waiting to hear more. I had a couple of people hit me up on Discord and text being like, did you hear about Tremors? I'm like, dude, I've been hearing rumors about the Tremors franchise being rebooted for a while now, so I don't trust any of it.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we'll see.
Things. Yeah.
I'll see you brushed your hair today, Mike. Yes, I did, by your fancy comb. Did you happen to read the announcement, the Discord announcement, Kyle?
No.
You should read the Discord announcement.
Oh, God. What the fuck did you say?
Well, nothing more than you telling me I was taking a jump off the fucking top of the garage.
What? You take offense to that and like shoot back at me?
No, I didn't take offense. I'm just saying, if we're, you know.
Kyle will be manning chat, keeping Mike on his toes, and maybe even messing around with some toys from the MKExtra toy box.
Yeah.
Because why not make things even weirder? See, Mike is leaning into it, but day to day,
Kyle brings a new toy into this fucking shop every other day.
Mike gives me so much shit for like the toys that I have. I love toys. Okay, I'm not ashamed of that. I love having little baubles and doodads around to fidget with and play with. Today I bought this. Okay, I got a football.
Yep.
All right.
That's what that is.
And I come in and I'm like, hey, look what I got. And Mike was like, we actually have to give you we have to get you a toy box. Huh? We have to get you a toy box. You're a little baby. You're a little baby boy that needs toys.
Kyle just admitted to being a goblin, I think.
I love little baubles and doodads, man. Dude, if you guys came in to our studio at any point, you would see that my like workbench is cluttered with like fucking like stickers and koozies and a football and a couple of footballs actually. And Mike's like, I'm actually fucking here to work. And so the only thing on my desk is work
Dude,
stuff.
how badass would it be to make a cool like MKExtra toy box though? And like in all seriousness,
it would.
You know,
I'd be so down with it.
Yeah. So and Lagged Out definitely sent us some cool toys, guys. We only showed the in Discord. We showed the fancy comb that Kyle sent me, or I'm sorry, that Lagged Out sent me.
Yeah.
Gonna send Kyle some old Mighty Mike sets.
Mighty Mike. I don't actually know what that is.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I got a milk and cigarettes.
Mighty Mike.
What's his name? Lagged Out. I figured y'all would like that die. Yeah, we were a little confused by the die.
We were confused about it at first, but I think we got it. Yeah.
Did we talk about not knowing what to eat for dinner?
Not knowing what to get for dinner. Yeah. Here, hang on. Before you milk and cigarettes, or actually, you can do it at the same time. I'm gonna go grab some shit. I'm not going anywhere.
I'll wait for you.
Well, I'm going over there, but
over yonder. Are you going over yonder? We see you going over yonder. It's right there. It's right there.
I'm back.
Figured it'd be fun. Yeah. Kyle needs a toy box based. Yeah.
I just figured I would get, one of the things that Lagged Out sent us. Oh, I should have got both of them. Stop. Hang on. Don't move.
Kai says, I still got to bring Mighty Beans for you. Can I put you on? Hold on a second. I'm going to go to here, copy this, make sure it's on this. Kyle, I'm going to put you on main screen while I run out real quick.
Sure. Yeah.
I may have to fuck with audio. Give me a second.
So you guys obviously saw the
oh no, we're good.
The finger grabber that Lagged Out sent us. Well, he sent us the regular grabber, and that existed for probably 6 minutes. That existed for probably 6 minutes before we found in the studio that we actually have the life cast of Mike's fingers, and we modified it. So you guys saw that one. But, dude, Lagged Out sent us the fucking coolest thing ever. And I absolutely fucking love it. I have had so much joy out of this thing. Do you guys realize the fun that I can have with this? Look, wait, hang on. If I pose my hand right, it looks like he's got butt cheeks. Look, look at his butt. Look at his butt. Wait, we gotta position his hands right. It's like this. Dude, I could do seductive strip dances with this guy. Not the squizzy. It's the squizzy. Oh, man. I love this guy. He's great. His name is Frank. In memory of Mike.
Are you showing him off already?
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him go. Wait, what are you looking for?
Looking for something else in here.
Mike's just getting a gun out. Fucking Dude, the little paws on the grabber would have been funny. You need to get some good ass STEM toys. Get yourself a fidget cube, dude. I'm not a fan of those. It's not fidgeting that I want. It's not. Well, I guess it is fidgeting that I'm into, but it's not fidgeting that like I like crave. Like fidget toys are fucking stupid. Like
it's not fidgeting that I crave.
It's. I actually want to have pride in the toys that I have. You know. I don't want to actually like think about.
Says the guy who bought like a $2 airplane with rubber band propeller.
And I was very proud of that. I had a lot of fun with it. And you just said how cool it was to go out and watch me fucking play with it. Remember when you said that? Oh fuck!
You just drop it and you breaking all the nice things that Lagged Out got
all
for us.
All the nice things.
All right, guys. Well, we did put ourselves in the art channel today, so we should probably do some art, huh? You think?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Who gives a shit? We've only been rambling for 45 minutes.
Dude, don't even test us with Legos, okay? I've gone on eBay to price out Legos because I want to buy a giant container of those big I don't know what they're for, like young kid, like baby Legos, the ones that are like stupid big.
Baby legs.
Yeah. Mike had a skull stress ball thing with eye worms that pop out. And I used to play with that shit all the time. He has toys too. Yeah, I still like. Did I? I'll have to believe you. Anyways, dude, I met a guy. I've talked to Kyle about it, who used the Legos to do mold making.
Yes. And
he used the big, like young kid. I say young because I think like general Legos probably have like an age limit on them because of choking hazard or whatever. But do you guys know those like big fucking Legos where you could like, they're just big. Each piece is large. I want those fucking things.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we were talking about this the other day. Lydia said, oh, I meant to say instead of Mighty Mike, Mighty Max.
Oh, we talked about the Mighty Maxes.
Yeah, we were talking about the Mighty Maxes. Yeah, because they did the Jurassic Park ones.
Yes, the legit box. This is why we can't have nice things, right? Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Live stream.
Duplo?
Yes, sir. Saying, Lydia, question marks?
Oh, my God. I'm going to go.
I didn't say that. Wait, who said what?
I'm going to go smack myself in the face and get milk.
What did I fuck up? I think it was me.
I'm sorry.
I think it was me. Names is hard, bro. That's the reality.
I'll be right back.
Wait, who was it? Slutford. Sorry, guys. It's good to be back. No, Kyle called me Lydia. Oh, good. It was Kyle. Okay. We're good. All right, we're good. Feels like home. All right, guys. You guys ready to get into this? I actually brought this quite a bit further. I don't know if all y'all will be able to tell, but this is the current stage of the Behelit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with it. I got a nice, really nice, even skin texture over the whole thing. It's very subtle, so it's not super shiny, but it's nice and subtle. And I wanted to work on doing his attachment at the top of his head today. We also need to take away some negative space inside his mouth There's too much negative space behind his teeth. I've been thinking about how it's going to be for mold making. He kind of looks like Mike. Does that look like me? I'll have to trust you on that one. He's so handsome. Smooth. Yeah. So I'm actually really happy with how he's turned out, guys. Like, it was really fucking hard. And then I was able to feel a lot better about him when I started looking up other Behelits available. And not because he's bald either. When I was able to look up some other Behelits available currently, you can get some Behelits on Amazon, and they all suck ass. I can see the same pain in those eyes. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. His eyes, like particularly his brows, were the hardest part of this sculpture. It might have been one of the more challenging things.
Yeah.
Getting this like weird anger / sadness thing going on was fucking tricky as shit. But I actually am really happy with how it came out. The teeth.
It was a good exercise in like expression.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the teeth, but they will work.
They're great.
Yeah, I think the hardest part is going to be so legged out. I'm going to be making plastic versions for sure, but I will turn this into a silicone thing as well. So we'll cast one out of harder silicone and make molds of it as well. So, and legged out was nice enough to say, I don't really need the attachment on the top of his head, but we're doing it. Okay, so that's what today's stream is. Okay.
Don't forget the flared base.
Yeah, no shit. I thought about making it a butt plug.
Get out of my head.
What if you did like 8 of these or 6 of these and they were like Benoit balls?
Rip cords.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what Benoit balls are?
Benoit balls, I think, are the ones that are attached. I might be a little behind on my terminology, but
it's a single ball. It's not. Well, it's 2 balls. Obviously, it's plural.
What is the one where it's a chain of them?
Oh, Benoit balls are the fucking Okay, this is fucking stupid. So technically, it's both. It's not. It's the. Do you ever have the? Or you ever see like?
Should I put over on stream? Should I put your camera?
I guess if you want.
Kyle's comp.
Like if you go like the Chinese like
meditative balls
that like sing and they have bells in them or some shit. Yeah. But then they're also on a string. And I think you put those in your ass.
Raymond says anal beads. It might be
pussy?
anal. It might be anal beads, just as simple. I thought Benoit balls were also known as the they were also attached stuff, but maybe I'm
ideal for Kegel exercise. Are you not supposed? Are these not meditation balls?
I am talking about making anal beads. That's what I'm talking about.
This says Benoit balls, and these are for sure the like meditation balls.
Maybe that's what they are.
But then these are also fucking Benoit balls, and it's from marriagespice.com. And pelvic floor exercisers. Are you supposed to make your pussy like jingle with the bells inside the Benoit balls?
Anal beads for that guy would be epic for MC. That's what I was thinking, right?
What the fuck? Dude, are you still on my screen?
No, should I go back?
No. There's a quarter machine in a bathroom for Benoit balls, and it says, "Discover this mystery."
Wait, should I go? Let me go back to yours.
Yeah. Discover this mystery of the Orient. Benoit balls. Can she hold them in? Oh my God. Dude.
It jingles for dinner time. Like the
for dinner
triangle.
Dude, it would not be hard to Pavlov me in to, ding a bell. Kyle does this thing. You know what I'm saying, Snurp?
Damn.
Prepare for the smoother delivery. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles. Good with help with bladder control. Oh my God, dude. What are these things? These are the fucking...
Dude, they're Benoit balls, bro.
Yeah, Benoit.
Damn, Kyle wants to be trained.
Choking on my cane sauce, Kyle. Kyle doesn't need to be trained. I'm a good dog. Squeeze just right and shoot that motherfucker out. Dude, I've seen that video. It's fucking crazy. I think it was actually a video with Steve-O where he was doing some like his own like directed stunts or whatever. And I think it was like he caught it in his mouth, but
Wait, what did he catch?
A ping pong ball shot out of a girl's pussy. Like she shot it out. It had distance, bro. It had an arc.
I see.
You a good boy. Kai, don't make it weird. Good Lord. Like Kai's over there jorking his meat.
Jorking.
Are you a good boy, Kyle? Huh? Are you gonna bark for a treat? Jesus, Kai.
Are you? Will you?
Don't come near me. You're not allowed to come near me anymore until you recant what you just said.
Recanted.
Not you, Kai. Right off the forehead. Don't avoid the come near him. All right. Fucking degenerates. Did you not like the eyelets that we bought?
They're too big.
Oh. I
did like them. I wanted to like them more.
They're just too big, man. I've been there. It's all good. Dude, it looks like you're just like self-fabricating a fucking cotter pin.
I mean, in a way,
you
right?
are like. Did that go somewhere?
Yeah, we're good.
Take two. Dude, I feel like you're about to do surgery.
Well, so the thing is that my thought was, even if I had to replicate this quote unquote cotter pin again, I could embed the cotter pin. I could embed a long version of it with the ends going quite a bit far and like spiraling and shit.
Yeah.
So that when I embed it into the mold for casting, so this goes into the mold. I make one of these with long parts to it and I put it in the mold and then I cast one of these. It will be embedded into the plastic.
That's true.
Which means that you could attach some type of metal or other type of connector to it that would actually hold.
Can you do that
Behelit.
to the sculpture? Is the eggshell still like inside there?
Yeah, so the good news is, based upon what I'm looking at, this literally could sit like right on top of his head, and the distance I need to sculpt up of this weird attachment thing
It's pretty far.
is pretty far.
Yeah.
So we're good there.
Gotcha.
I just need to be able to draw a circle onto his head and sculpt from that, which should be interesting.
Dude, just take like
what would have been fucking perfect is actually
tube.
Ooh,
Take like an aluminum tube.
We have the tube.
Yeah.
We have the aluminum tube.
And then just press it onto the head. Yep. Yes, Sarah, there's some random dude lighting a fire in your backyard right now. My bad, dude. I was just excited to have a bonfire. Hope it doesn't get to your house, but, you know, we're just having fun. We're just being people tonight. We're making fires and stuff, you know?
Fires and such.
Fires and such. We're making Behelits and fires in your Sarah's backyard. That's what we do. What'd you do on a Saturday night? Drink a couple beers. Had a fire in Sarah's backyard.
We had a fire in your Sarah's backyard.
Yep, and then we made a Behelit and such.
Behelits and things and such and how.
I think he's been living in the abandoned garage. Well, he's not trying to be fucking hidden. He's wearing a fucking orange hat. Also, why are you so close to him and not yelling at him? Yell at him. Tell him to fuck off.
Because Sarah's stream is on our stream. Too busy.
No, dude. I see that screen window. Yell at him. Or put the fucking put your phone up to the screen. I'll yell at him for you. Kyle, I think he's on crack. Even better. Go have fun with him. Just fucking tell him that the government's here. Just be like, loudly pretend you're on the phone and be like, well, hello, FBI. Yes, I am home. Would you like to come inside? We can go talk in my backyard. Dude, he'll be out of there. Dude, it'll be like a Looney Tunes smoke outline of him if you said that. He'll be so fucking gone. Orange hat clad man. Leave this property at once, or the government will search your DNA.
I don't know if it's big enough.
For evidence of the Illuminati.
Damn. I need to think of something that's bigger than this, Kyle.
You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, except I need it to be a hollow tube. Completely hollow and thin.
Oh, completely hollow. Okay.
And thin.
And thin?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, I'm out
thin.
of there. Yeah.
Could I use? Gotta think. Do not picture my son. No. We're good.
Be careful.
I don't even think, dude, you know
like that.
Oh,
I don't think you should be watching this.
I have an idea.
This is like watching your kid on the surgery table. You shouldn't do it. He's talking to himself and dancing to Snoop Dogg. I don't know who the fuck this is. Scared the shit out of me. I don't know who the fuck this is. A regular size what? Hot glue stick? No. No, we just have the little ones. Would a Sharpie do, or... Here, I got 8 of them. You can't use this one. You can use this one.
This is where you've been keeping all the fucking Sharpies?
Well, I use them, and then they go...
over there.
Okay, all right. Let's fucking put me on trial another day. Okay, I have a pin cup. Where's your pin cup?
Over there.
You're like, you mean our pin cup? It's over there.
Yes.
Sorry. I have a habit of putting the pins in shit that I use.
This should work. Thank you.
I also have this one.
I think they're the same size.
I don't know if it's the same size, but it's cylindrical.
Actually, thank you. But I think the original, the Sharpie one will work.
All right, cool. Call me out for hoarding Sharpies. It's a problem, okay? I have a problem. I'm sorry. This is where you've been hiding all the Sharpies.
Dude, the other day I was looking for them. I'm like, there's no fucking way all the Sharpies are fucking gone.
I didn't even
I
realize
had 15 of these fuckers over there.
I didn't even realize that I was doing it until you just said something. You're like, this is where you've been hiding all the Sharpies. And I was like, dude, I have one. Oh, fuck. And then I looked at my pen cup and it's all Sharpies. I have a habit of, like, if I'm using a pen or a pencil or whatever, when I'm done with it, I just throw it in my pen cup. Look, I'll change. I'll change for you. Oh my God. Shit. Damn. Dude, we're about to do a fucking Behelit lobotomy. Just getting our spot marked out.
I think it might be a little bit back, but at least that's where it's a good starting point. Okay.
He's celebrating Lent.
Like pocket lint?
Yeah. No, Catholic Lent. Just leave the Sharpie cap. That's what we'll mold.
damn Sharpie man.
He's got the whole Sharpie in his mouth. The rest of the Sharpie's just in there.
Yeah, I pushed it
It's
back,
the new
at
Pope.
which it worked. I did want it a little bit further back, so that'll be okay. All right, cool. It worked. Ish.
It worked. Dude, you could cut up that Sharpie lid if you wanted to like make your like a base.
I could. I was thinking about just making it out of the ooh.
The
I can
Catalina.
use the Sharpie lid to cut out chunks of plastiline. Or
Oh.
castelline, sorry.
Yeah. Tis the new Pope.
Like, do you have plans for what we're doing tomorrow night in Streams Trams in the forest? Do you have the blueprints built for what we're going to be building? Not at all. That's the way I like it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Oh, no.
You didn't put any Castelline in there, did you?
No, I did, but it looks really hot. It just looks very warm. I turned the red on too high.
Oh my god! Wait, what?
It might be bubbling up a little bit. It does happen.
That's awesome. Are you good?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Are you not talking out of pain?
Nope. I thought ahead. Is the music done? What's going on here?
Wait, you can make slides in the forest?
What type? What?
Wait, the legged out said, "I just know I want a slide."
Yeah, you can make slides. Remember, there's
Can you put curves and
what's it
turns in
called? The fucking turtle shell. You can legit make like roller coasters.
What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, dude.
Bro, that's what we're fucking building. We're building the fucking
I've seen some
Mike
pretty
Kyle
impressive
lagged
ones.
out theme park. And then we can do a whole fucking entrance. Like fucking we can do like a fucking Six Flags commercial. Like that
I apparently don't know what you're talking about at this point.
the Six Flags commercials?
I don't think I've ever seen a Six Flags commercial.
Dude, oddly enough, we got Six Flags commercials in Kansas when I was growing up, and I believe Six Flags is like
Somebody get
mainly
a
in
copy of
Texas.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. I know, right? You do not get to decide what you what I have you make. That's true. We're laborers, bro.
That's true.
Laborers and survivors. Okay. When we're not killing mutants, all right. Lagged outs are foremen. Okay.
Yeah.
And even then, lagged outs are foremen when we're killing mutants. But you better not judge us on how we do it.
Dude, I mean, well, lagged out. He's more like a three-man than a foreman. You know, because he's so short and we're so tall, right, Mike? Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Thanks, Mike.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thrillville off the rails. Oh,
Oh,
shit, dude.
Dude, Alex makes this. Is rating us, Mike.
With 6 viewers.
Guys,
Thank you, bro.
Everyone act
Let's go.
fucking
Let's
normal.
go.
Everyone
Guys,
be nice.
Don't scare anyone away.
Be nice.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, guys.
What
this
up?
is a very wholesome place where we make very wholesome things.
What up, beast master of the beasts? Of beasts? This is not a cult. Welcome to the show. What up? Alex makes
up,
this. What's
Alex?
going? How's stream? What were you working on?
Yeah, what'd you guys work on, Alex? Beastmaster of Beasts.
We came to raid some clay.
chew some bubble gum and we're all out of ass.
You came to the right place. Definitely not a cult. No. Hide the clay. Oh shit. No. Okay. Yeah.
Hide the clay, hide your wife.
Well, you guys are lucky. Today's the clay. If this was another day, you'd be seeing my my buddy Kyle over there, the K and MKExtra, doing some painting. We're working on a Behelit. At least that's what we think. It's how it's spelled.
It's a beer lit.
It's a Behelit.
It's a bed rot.
It's a bed rot.
It's from Berserk. You guys like Berserk?
Making a ghoul from Fallout. Oh, then you guys will love this.
Fucking A, dude. Show him the fucking Deathclaw.
Yeah. This is Deathclaw
It's got some accessories.
It's got some accessories right now. But we're doing a Deathclaw from Fallout right now as well. He's got, if you take away his pipe and his eye patch and his hat, he's coming along.
Listen, we got a little silly, okay?
We got a little silly, but yeah, he's a fancy boy.
Yeah, he's a fancy Deathclaw boy.
Slowly but surely. I love his hat, so stylish. Yeah. Yeah, but we're on Behelit finishing right now. He never got his snake. Wait, was there going to be a snake?
No, I remember someone bugging me about making a fucking chain for him.
So we're trying to wrap up the Behelit first. And then back to the... I'm going to put hands on him. Yes, thank you for dropping the Discord. If you guys are artists or art appreciators, you should go join the Discord for sure. You can find out when we're going live, where we're going live. It does change. We throw it on some TikTok on occasion, and some Twitch and YouTubes.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I was bugging you about the chain and the little snake. That's right. Is this Monster Clay? No, this is Chavant. It's a... I would love to be fancy and say it's a proprietary blend, but it's really leftover clay from a much larger sculpture. But I'm going to stick with proprietary blend of hard and medium.
Proprietary blend.
A proprietary blend of hard and medium Chavant clay. But Monster Clay, I do know a lot of people are into. I was not a big fan of it. I'm hardcore Chavant through and through. Someone buy me some hard Chavant, hard Monster Clay. I'll give it a go. You know the stuff? Yeah. Hey, if it's good enough for Porsche, it's good enough for us, right?
That's right.
That's how I look at it.
Boy.
How long have you been sculpting, Alex? And also, I have to admit, Kyle and I both know very little about Berserk. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
We are doing this out of a fandom love from one of our lovely mods, actually head mod, Big Dick, lagged out. A few years on and off, hell yeah. How long you been streaming? Been going well?
I think Alex has been here before.
Has Alex been here before?
I think so.
Our bad. Sorry if that's the case. I have a really terrible memory.
Yeah, they've been following us since February 28th.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
I don't know if they knew that. But
would simply sacrifice you all. Damn. It's rough. It's rough right there.
that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Some of you may die.
Some of you may die. Little bug. What did I do to get sacrificed? Yeah, it's good. I've not been streaming long. It's all good. Are you having fun doing it? That's the important part, right? Well, one of the important parts.
Yeah. Alex has been here before, yeah.
Were you here during a painting stream or a sculpting stream? It does vary from time to time.
It does. Oh, there we go.
Do you still have wax paper in here? Was that wax paper you had?
Yeah. Do you want some?
Yeah, actually.
What are you willing to do for it?
Ask you?
Okay, I guess that's enough.
What I'm willing to do. That's it. Can I go first? Damn. So willing to get sacrificed, you guys. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you for the wax paper. Thank you. Think another sculpting stream. Nice.
Nice.
Kyle, have you done a painting? Yeah, you've done a painting stream more recently than I've done a sculpting stream, I think.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hey, next time I have $35. I'm sending hard monster clay for you to fuck around with. Next time I have is that how much it is?
Jesus. For like what I think they sell them at like £4.
$35? There's no way, really?
For 4 pounds.
Can you not buy like
Siobhan is like 10 or 15 bucks a pound.
Yeah, but you can buy a pound.
Yeah, you can, I don't think you can buy a pound of Monster Clay. They only come in the tubs.
4.5 pounds.
Yeah.
Details are on point. Thank you. We were just talking earlier how I really struggled with the eyebrows. I really wanted to capture the like pain and like the anguish. I guess anguish, that's the word. It's like anger sad. It's sadness with anger, right?
It's not anger. It's just sort of like anguish. You know, like
yes. Dude, I really with the plastic versions, I think I'm gonna run some tests, but I think I'm gonna do UV paint, or I'm sorry, UV resin for the blood. Lagged Out says you wanted blood tears, and I think I'm gonna use UV. Teeth are so good. I'm fighting with some teeth at the moment. Heavy Hellraiser parallels. Yeah. You mentioned like the Behelit is a little bit of like the box, right? Dude, teeth are tricky. That's why the teeth are made out of this the same stuff I'm making this base out of, which is this Castelline stuff, which is way harder than even the Chavant clay. So I can get in there and really tweak on the teeth.
Tweak? Like a tweaker?
I think I need the Castelline is surprisingly sticky.
No, it was a joke. Kai, it was a joke from the screenshot or the picture that I posted in general in the Discord.
What is?
When I said like tweaker, like the energy shot that I took earlier.
What kind of teeth are you working on right now, Alex? You said you're battling some teeth, right? It is a battle. That is the reality. I was afraid of this. This is the exact thing I was afraid
of. Well, do you want me to poke a hole in the back end so you can just blow it out?
I don't want to ruin the fucking... I would like to keep our Sharpies.
It's a Sharpie.
Yeah, we haven't had to buy any of them. I was worried about it the other day, but now that I know where they are...
Dude. Pull them out. There's 3 Sharpies in here. There we go. We got 3 Sharpies.
Tragic the glass eyes won't work. Dude, I was already talking to Kyle. He volunteered to fuck around with trying to paint. We might have to get some paintbrushes that paint like, you know, one hair or whatever, but you know.
Yeah, we'll use the nose hair out of a housefly. Dude, we found a good. It's not a Warhammer shop per se, but but it is a hobby shop. They didn't have a lot of painting, like paint brushes.
Did they? I didn't look.
Yeah, they have some, but not like a whole hell of a lot. Alex said the ghoul's teeth. He only has a few, but it's hard to make him not cute. He needs to channel more anguish and despair.
Yeah, the teeth. So on this, I used the Castelline. See if I can bring the Deathclaw in for a second here, because this was a lifesaver for the Deathclaw. I would not have been able to do what I'm doing currently. Just move them off to the side, I guess. Here, hold on a second, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Kyle, can you remember the name of the stuff I'm about to show off?
Well, I only know it as polymorph.
Oh, okay.
Like it's plastipoly or whatever. It's basically just like a heat reactive plastic. Like you can, it's a very low heat melted plastic. You heat it up,
it's too close.
Form it, or polyform, not polymorph. That's a Hearthstone card. polyform.
Yeah, these teeth are, it's going to be hard to focus on, but these teeth are a hard, rigid plastic that you warm up, and then when it cools down, they're super hard. So you can sculpt them all separately and then just shove them into your clay. You can just shove them into your clay and then sculpt around them. These are stupid rigid. They're hard plastic.
Yeah.
So definitely worth it if you're interested to check it out. I think I bought my little plastic chunks or whatever it's called. Let's go see if I can find the bag real quick.
Yeah. It's like cutting board material when it's when
like
it's
Delrin or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
really
rigid.
like those teeth on the death claw are really sharp.
Yeah.
Hold on one second here.
Did somebody say Hearthstone? Dude, I used to play the fuck out of Hearthstone. I was like ranked, man. I was like fucking dude, I think I think I got up to like gold 3. Yeah, I mained Hunter.
So this is the stuff that I use right here, okay? Instamorph moldable plastic. You can find this on Amazon. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's just little chunks of plastic. You can use these instructions if you want, but like I think you guys watched. I used like a pair of tweezers and a torch to just like melt them down and then form them. Obviously, be very careful. Probably should follow the instructions, but so it says.
Yeah. Also, one of the things that I love on the back of the package that you're showing is that it's like, oh, project idea, a saw blade handle. Well,
right.
What you'd have to do is melt down, like hot melt down a bunch of plastic, put it in your hand, form it to your hand, and then squish a saw blade into it.
That's
and it's like, oh, here's a good idea. Take a really sharp thing that'll cut the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Hold that, and then melt plastic in your hand. And then fucking squish it onto the other sharp thing.
Yeah.
And now you have a new saw blade handle.
Or you can just make deathclaw teeth, okay?
Yeah.
Polymer, but I could pre-make and bake the teeth. Yeah, so my experience with polymers, you can only get so small with it. But this you can do, like, you don't have to bake. Well, you're baking it insofar as like you're torching it, right? But like I was able to make the teeth live on stream just without cooking them, you know?
Yeah.
It's tedious, and I wish I had smaller fingers, but you can do it. You can make it work.
Dude, Ysera, I cannot even believe that I did not put 2 and 2 together.
That what?
That her fucking screen name came from the Ysera card in Hearthstone.
I don't even know what Hearthstone is.
It's a dragon. It's a card game. It's like Magic the Gathering.
Oh, okay.
But it's based off of World of Warcraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a World of Warcraft playing card game. It's actually been around for a very long time.
Then is it actually Warcraft based?
Yeah. Well, the characters are like it is literally Magic the Gathering, but it's just World of Warcraft Magic the Gathering. It was like Blizzard's way of like trying to like get into card game shit,
right?
Like WotC did, like Wizards of the Coast did.
Yeah.
But and they did really good. They had a really good fucking run, but their thing was all digital. But early on, it was analog. So like they had physical cards for the game or whatever. But like I can't believe that I didn't catch that Ysera's name. I'm assuming that's where that comes from. But yeah, there's like a really big card in Hearthstone that's like a Ysera dragon card. Sorry, I didn't want to like derail anything.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ysera said, yeah, I don't know how you didn't either. And it came from World of Warcraft, but close enough. I never played World of Warcraft, but I played the fuck out of Hearthstone. We actually used to, me and my buddy Christian came up and like facilitated Hearthstone tournaments at our high school. We even like funded like little gift cards as the rewards. So we like bought Blizzard gift cards to that were like the winning thing. Lagged out. Yeah, lagged out. Lagged out was there. and we'd have Hearthstone tournaments in the lunchroom.
Isn't there a frog riding a war turtle from Hearthstone, Kyle?
Yep. That is fuck. What the fuck are those guys called? The frog. Goddamn, dude, they have such a funny fucking name. No, it's not the frog. It's not frog. What the fuck am I thinking of? It's not Murlocs. Murlocs. Yes, dude, it's the Murlocs. The Murlocs were real fucking big. I had an entire Murloc deck because Murlocs are just really fucking annoying. Instead of having like a really aggro deck, you would just have like a death by 1,000 cuts deck, and that was a Murloc deck.
I didn't know you were into that shit, bro. I knew you were into Magic because you played with people at the shop.
Well, the reason I got it, the reason I was like,
were you Hearthstone first?
Yeah, Hearthstone first, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely Hearthstone first, because Hearthstone was the way I played it. I never had physical cards. My buddy Christian had the physical cards. He was a WoW nerd. But Hearthstone was all digital. Like, you played it on your like iPad or your phone or whatever, you know. And it was really easy, very like fluid. So it was easy to find someone to play with. It was quick matches. Like, there was no like wait time. There was no sludge, if you will. I'm gonna use a term that I'm very familiar with now since I listened to some Freakonomics today.
I saw the art for that. You're not getting Restream chat, are you? You just get Twitch chat, right?
Well, I actually have to. I watch like on stream. I can see the YouTube shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Raymond said I saw the art for that in-game magazine. Looked awesome.
Yeah. Well,
in a game magazine. Sorry.
Yeah. So the thing that is like, what kind of sucks is that WotC uses like real like oil painting artists, and not all the time, but it is common that an oil painter will get contracted or hired by WotC. Well, I guess it's now Hasbro, to paint the card designs with WoW. Like, Blizzard already had a bunch of fucking concept artists on hand. Like, they were ready to go. So it's all like digital art. I'm not saying one's worth more than the other. I'm just saying that like you can definitely tell the difference in the card design. Or the card artwork, not the card design, the card artwork.
Card work?
Yeah, card work. So like, yeah, the artwork for Hearthstone is much more like poppy and effecty.
I always thought Barlow was very Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, well, he has a couple cards in.
Does he?
Magic. Yeah, yep. He has like, I think Wayne Barlow has like 10 cards in MTG.
No shit. That makes sense.
That one that I was studying.
Aren't they all a little bit? Like, I always felt like a lot of them, minus the sexy ladies, and even some with the sexy ladies, were very like Frazetta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, dude, Frazetta set such a tone when it came to fantasy shit. Like, he legitimately set like the precedent of like, oh yeah, if you're gonna have a saber-toothed tiger, there needs to be a sexy lady with big tits that's like near it, either fighting it or fighting with it. Right. Or like tieflings and all these things need to be sexy. Like, that's the best way to fucking get with, or the warriors, the men, even like orcs and shit, like in World of Warcraft, are like, you know, they're like, yeah, they've got the ugly faces and they're all fucking big and gumpy, but like they're you know, they're hot, they're sexy dudes, you know, they're all muscly and fucking war torn and shit. Yeah, Frazetta was he was a, what do you call it? Not a pioneer, not a trendsetter.
I mean, he ran so that everyone else could walk.
Yeah.
Or he walked so everyone, what's the term? Is it walk?
Yeah, walk so someone else could run, yeah. Yeah, he walked so that that Wizard of the Coast and Blizzard could run. Yeah, he did a lot of He-Man shit. Lagged Out said, okay, ordered A4 paper. Tomorrow I make my first delve into kink stuff. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Wait, what are you starting with? Choker stuff?
Choker, yeah. He said something about a collar that he's making.
Nice. Is this, you don't have to answer like that. Is it a commission?
He said, nope.
Just gonna be an offering. Nice.
Getting a little sexy. Just want to delve.
Getting a little.
Just want to dip your toe. Dude, let me tell you something, Lagged Out. Dipping your toe in the deep end usually ends with you cannonballing into it. Okay.
Not saying that there's just, an absolute fuck ton of money in it or anything like that either.
Yeah, yeah, like that.
You just said
money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of fucking money, bro.
All right, right now it looks like he's wearing a fez, but I promise you that's not the case.
Even after it's done, like the designs in the manga, it looks like he's just wearing a fancy fez.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways,
Kyle.
Yes.
Do you see this over here real quick?
Hang on, what?
You see these? Can you see where I'm pointing? Yeah. See how there's the base, but then there's these chunks that like go into him?
Yeah, like the claws.
If you had to guess, how many are there? Are there 4?
4. Yeah.
You think there's 4?
Looks like there's
one center and then on either side and then on the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just looks like what sucks about like having to source reference photos is that you have to, especially if you're referencing another artist's work, you have to trust that they're good. And that one on the right,
yeah, I'm not a fan.
They're not good at perspective and structuring.
I still like it.
It's good, but when you start to pick it apart, or if you were trying to, what you're doing is building something off of their like quote unquote schematics.
Yeah.
Their schematics are wrong.
Yeah.
Like
but that's original from the show. This one on the left is.
Yes.
But
the one
it
on the
cuts
left
it off.
Yeah. But you can see even the one on the left, if you just kind of like in your mind's eye pretend that you can see what goes up. 1, 2,
3.
Yeah.
4.
And then there's 4 on the left.
Yeah.
But even the ones on the left and the right
are again?
like even.
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Yeah, he's back there chilling, guys.
The Def Qual.
Dude, he still does look really cool. He looks a lot cooler on camera, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Dude, in spirit of like the board that your Deathclaw is on.
Yeah.
We should have done like fucking like berserker like runes and symbolism on the vice grips that are holding the Behelit.
Yeah.
Like just fucking dipped it in red, fucking put a bunch of runes and shit on it.
What I really should do is plan for the next sculpt and actually have you do like a cool painting along the side, and we just always say it's gonna get sanded off. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then the next one is a different one. The next one is a different one. So on and so forth.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll be down with that. Well, I mean, wait, the next paint or the next sculpture you do on that, it can't be, if it's not Fallout, you can't have Fallout shit on it. We got to sand it off.
I don't know if it'll sand off. It's ink, right? So it probably went through to the.
We'd have to go like pretty deep, or you just start gessoing your sculpting base.
Right. Oh, shit.
And then I'll just paint on it, and then we can sand it.
Damn it.
Oh shit, I didn't even read earlier. Lagged Out said he has a deck case pattern for a commander deck. Dude.
I don't know what that means.
I might have, so a commander in Magic the Gathering is 100 cards versus the 50 cards in standard. So it's like it's more of like a box than like a sleeve. Like, so obviously it's double the amount of cards. So the cases that you would put your deck in are like thicker. You should hit me up about that, Lagged Out. I might have some people that would be willing to buy a custom leather deck case. I don't know if they will, but I know a handful of people that are into Magic the Gathering. I will once I get it made. Okay. Little Bug just said, it looks like he's wearing a fez.
Yeah, it's a fancy fez,
Yeah,
okay?
it's fancy.
Yeah, the sad part is, guys, is that you can't really tell. Well, maybe you guys can. I don't know. I think it's a little hard to tell from, like, pictures. He is a bit big. It can't likely be worn as, like, a pendant, which sucks. I'm not gonna lie, like that. I actually spent time online and then further spent time thinking about how I would do it. Thinking about life casting my hand and then sculpting it to look like a demonic hand that was doing this. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
For a stand.
Like life casting my hand and then sculpting big creepy fingernails and shit on it, and then just making a stand that was like holding him like from the opening scene or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, but then I was like, dude, that's gonna take so much fucking time and energy. Like I was like, you know, maybe later. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
The hand. Yeah. So you guys recommended our genres that are horror and kinky NSFW generally are the most popular / profitable. I've been thinking what genre style I should concentrate on. For what? For like creating stuff, or not really sure I understand your question, Raymond.
I think it sounds like you guys recommend genres that are horror and or kinky are the most popular / profitable ?
I don't know about that.
I've been thinking what genre style I should concentrate on.
Pretty sure Pokemon is pretty fucking popular, and you could probably make bank on that type of shit, you know?
Dude, the truth of the matter is that no one really knows what is the most profitable when it comes to art shit, you know?
If you can align...
You can make good guesses.
If you can align an interest with something that you have some evidence is popular or profitable,
yeah,
that's probably the best bet.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But even then, it's still like a gamble. Because it's like, who fucking knows, you know?
At the end of the day, sex sells, but so does, like, you know what's funny? I feel like you need to go to the furthest extremes. So, like, if you went to, say, like, crazy, sexy, kinky stuff, you would do well. If you went to crazy, wild, like, PG or G rated shit,
yeah,
like, you know how many times I've been asked to sculpt a Pokemon character? It's insane. If you just start sculpting Pokemon characters, I'm pretty sure you could probably make your entire living off of that.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, if you could find the people that are willing to pay for Pokemon characters, yeah, you can make, 100%.
Draw colored pencil. Yeah, same idea. There's this dude on TikTok, he just does like Disney drawings and cartoon characters all day long. Don't get me wrong, he's fucking wicked good. God damn. I mean, I don't do colored pencil, but I don't know. Anyone who's on TikTok knows what I'm talking about. This guy shows up in my FYP all the time, and he's always got like 400 people watching him. And he's doing these like the average drawing size is probably like, I think he was doing Tigger or like Piglet or something from Winnie the Pooh the last time I was watching.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And he was doing like how big were they? They were probably like,
they're not huge.
4 or 5 inches maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
yeah, but they're fucking really good. And I mean, they're priced at like over 10 grand.
Dude, we looked at some of, those are big though. Those ones that were like
those ones are big. They're very big. Yeah.
He has like a lettuce leaf one available on his website. No, it's not lettuce. Is it lettuce? It's like spinach or some type of
I know
plant.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
That was like $15,000. Yeah. Insane. Oh, Camcorder, what's going on? Says, oh, you're making that thing. I am making that thing. Yes. What up, Prop Guru? How's on location life treating you?
I think he said they were done filming.
Oh, okay.
The last stream that we did, yeah.
Wait, really?
I think so. I might be wrong. Or no. He said something about like being done on the 4th or 5th of next month. You're right. Oh shit. Dude, he's at the house. Look at that. He's there.
Fancy. I don't know how you get so good at teeth. Practice, practice, practice.
The painting has arrived? Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, thank you so much for the scan. We will absolutely be taking advantage of that and getting some good fucking prints of that Goonies painting. Have some good fucking prints in the MKExtra store.
Oh shit, are we ready for that? Is it good to go?
No, but it's not
You
going to
think
take.
you'll do like a
take me long to do
what's
it.
it called? Like a brushed edge to it and whatnot, or no?
No. This one's going to be just
Full
straight
page?
up, full page. Well, it's going to have a bleed area. Well, it's going to have like a white frame on it, right?
Right.
Just because it kind of has to, just to make sure that I get all of it in the on the page.
Right.
But it'll still look really good. Sarah says, "Oh, he's a Shriner."
Kind of is right now.
Yeah. Camcorder says, "What is that? Gray clay?"
It's it's Castelline, so it's like super firm. It's very, I don't know how to describe it. It's very waxy. But it's like great for doing like miniature sculptures because you can get high detail. It's very firm.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, it's like almost kind of like sculpting with candle wax.
Yeah. Watching Mike sculpt makes me want to make pendants again.
Should
Do it. You should.
I saw some ones you posted in the, I think it was in the jewelry channel. It came up really cool. They weren't pendants. Were they pendants? I don't remember now.
Yeah, they were. Oop, shit.
Oh, wow. It was echoey for a moment there.
Sorry. Bam, 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 bam. I just got to get all my damn supplies back. I have a ton of cool crystals and stones I want to work with saved up. Where's all your shit, dude? Is it from the last place that you lived? You got to hit them up or something?
Hey, Kyle.
What?
I got a really personal question.
Oh my god.
We don't have. You don't have to answer if you're curious.
Okay.
In the last, when did you say you started painting again?
Probably like 6 years ago now.
6 years ago. Okay. In the last, I'm gonna say 5 years. No. I'm gonna narrow it. 4 years.
Okay.
Wait, there's no way. You were at fucking. You only started painting a year before you started working at Abyss.
Just about, yeah.
Okay. Well, either way.
No,
say
it was
4
like maybe like a year and a half before that.
Okay. Either way. In the last 4 years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you completed a painting that you weren't drunk for at least creating part of it?
No.
Never happened.
No.
Okay.
Not at all. I think so. Now,
you can ask questions about why I asked and shit. I'm not.
no, I'm not going to
like,
ask questions about why you asked. It doesn't matter. But I think that there is something. There's like a there to at least having one part of your creation progress or process having zero inhibitions, right? So
you don't feel like that sounds a little post hoc rationalization?
No. It all comes. So in high school, we read some Hemingway.
That's like the Hemingway is definitely the like, yeah, let's drink rum and write on our typewriter.
Yeah. So Hemingway's like big quote that he's known for is write drunk, edit sober. And it's like that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Like write when you have no inhibitions.
Right.
Spill your guts when there's nothing holding you back.
Okay. Have you ever thought about it?
And then fix it when you're sober.
Okay. Have you ever thought about that concept while working? Like, and the only reason I bring it up is I don't know if you have the same inner monologue that I occasionally have, which is like, dude, if I can do this buzzed, like what would have happened if I did it sober? Now, here's the difference. Here's what I come to. I'm gonna say what I come to when I think about that. What I come to is I'd have a way worse time doing it. Not a worse time, but worse like
time,
like I could do it, but it wouldn't be as enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like
what I come to is that it would be very sterile.
Really?
It wouldn't have the like it wouldn't have the id in it. It wouldn't have the me.
Maybe.
Like
but at least with your painting you get to say like, oh, this is like very fluid and like I'm expressing myself with what I well, at least
I don't get
think
to do that in my. You've seen all of my paintings. I don't think there's any part of that that's very fluid.
No, I think, but there's big parts of it that are you though.
They're me, but it's all when it's done, you can see that it's very technical.
And again, we're getting into like the navel gazing pontification here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just the idea of the fact that like, oh, I'm trying to sculpt a Behelit. I didn't create the Behelit. I'm trying to do my best representation of a thing. Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
So from that perspective, to me, I don't really feel particularly connected creatively, creatively with it.
To be fair, I've never up until like just recently, like I've never done recreations.
Right.
I've only done like original, like just like out of my brain, spawned as, the baby was born in my head kind of thing, you know? So I can lean on, and I'm saying that sort of pejoratively, but not like, like just to save a little face, not too pejoratively, right? I can lean on the fact of like, it's my style, it's my, it's my original creation, right? Like there is nothing that I could have created in the past that someone could put next to something else and say, that's bad. You know,
I guess I just mean like, do you ever wonder like, would
if I were
100% sober Kyle had done this, like, would it? Even if you had, no, hear me out. Even if you'd had a less enjoyable time doing it, would it be quote unquote under your standards? Do you ever wonder if it would be quote unquote better?
No, just based on the same fact of I'm not trying to like say that I live by Hemingway's quote and I'm some like mysterious fucking great artist or whatever of like the whole like drunk create drunk, edit sober, or write drunk, edit sober. But every piece that I've worked on, I think every single piece I've ever worked on in my life, I would feel very confident, 99% confident, that I could say that
it could not have been done better sober.
No. That there wasn't not a day that I worked on it sober. Right?
Wait, say that again.
The idea of edit sober.
Oh, you mean that there's always a day.
There's always been at least a little bit of the time that I've worked on something where I am 100% sober, 100% like
okay,
clear-headed.
Then let me ask
right?
you another question then, which is, have you ever looked at a painting or something about a painting in your sober time and you were like, that happened because I was drunk?
Yes.
Like I would not have made that decision or that execution or that brushstroke or that thing be like 100% in a sober mind.
That is what that concept is like live free and then fix it when you're not free. You know what I mean? Like have no inhibitions, spill your guts on the canvas.
That and by the way, you saying spill your guts on the canvas is what I meant when I said fluid. I don't ever feel.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay. Sorry,
when I'm working on my shit.
I imagine something very much different.
No.
Yeah. I get your correction.
I'm appealing to the concept of a connection between pure creativity and execution of it. Where what I'm doing and what I've always done always feels very technical. Always technical. Never
like fluid.
Never spew your guts on the canvas. Well, try to imagine it. Could you ever feel like you could just think about the technical side of sculpting with like oil-based clay? Like you could, but only after to a certain point. Which painting, I guess, would be similar in a way.
It depends on what your intentions are, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're like, well, I want to recreate a face, or an arm. It's like, well, at some point, the rules have to come into effect.
Right.
There are rules on what an arm looks like.
If you want to make an arm, you got to do this, at least. Yeah. If you want people to understand that what you did was an arm.
What you were trying to do is an arm. Then you need at some point you have to abide by the rules.
The way that I work with sculpting, I feel like there is no other version. There is ever since I switched over to like oil-based clay versus water-based clay, doing more of the masks shit when I was younger. Water-based clay, like raku and ceramic clay.
Oh, you could just fuck around,
dude. I felt like you could. It was very fluid. It was very
you could push
expressive.
And pull and scrape and add.
Yeah, but as soon as you get into like technical recreation, I'm gonna use the term special effects, but it's not really. I'm sure there's a better term for it.
Yeah.
But it's like you're just in recreative mode. It's like you can still put your own spin on things for sure, accidentally or on purpose, but it is very much like trying to recreate a death claw, a Behelit, insert thing, you know.
And you want to like it's I think one of our past coworkers had said something about this because he worked at the fucking costume shop,
Buzz Lightyear thing.
Yeah, where he's like, you can't just make something that looks like Buzz Lightyear. You have to make something that is Buzz Lightyear. Like you can't make something that looks like a Death Claw.
Yeah,
you have to make the Death Claw. You know, like there is no wiggle room, zero wiggle room, because your audience is going to be very picky.
Yeah,
and they not even like not even like extrinsically, like they are like they don't have a choice. They know what a death claw looks like. Someone already made it. You have to match what that person that made it that showed them what it is. You have to make what they made, you know, like they don't have a choice.
And I've talked to you about that with like different stuff. It's like, look at this. Is this at least unarguable a thing? Whatever insert thing, right? And it's like we've talked about this with like, oh hey, dude, if either one of us tackled like doing something where it was like, we're gonna make Iron Man, we're gonna sculpt an Iron Man mask, or you're gonna paint an Iron Man. Dude,
I have to nail it. You have to nail it.
You can't,
or else
not
it
nail
becomes a fucking it. What it becomes is an attempt.
Yeah.
You don't want to live in the attempt realm.
Yeah.
You want to live in the like nailed it realm. Because if someone said, "Oh, this guy attempted to paint Iron Man," versus this guy made Iron Man. Yeah.
Oh shit, Nico in the house. Sarah saying, I feel like that's true, but then people seek out artists for their stylistic interpretations. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I just think it's what I'm appealing to or talking about is the concept of the goal. Like, don't get me wrong, when I started this, there were, well, not to go down too big of a rabbit hole here, but there were an infinite other dimensions where this final thing came out very differently.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I would also say, like, to your point of that people seek out artists for their stylistic interpretations, that alone, like, lends to this concept of we might have talked about this on stream before, but I'm not sure. Either way, is this idea that you need to learn the rules
so you can break them,
so that you can break them effectively.
Who said that? It's quoted in our live stream or in our rules for our Twitch too.
The guy that I learned that from is a guy
Picasso?
named the guy that I learned it from is a guy named Mike Terrell.
I'm just saying it's a famous saying.
It's a very famous saying, but the guy that I know it from, I don't know where he got it from, but the guy that I got it from is a guy named Mike Terrell. He's a cartoonist.
Oh, okay.
And when you're a cartoonist, you know that you're not drawing straight up anatomy. I learned this whenever I was learning anatomy. He's
Right.
like, you're not drawing anatomically correct humans when you're making cartoons, right? You're drawing idealized, efficient representations of humans when you're making a cartoon. And
Right.
so you need to know the rules of what a human looks like so that you can break those rules and still represent a human.
There's like that artist that you and I both follow on Instagram. He's the sculptor, and he did the sculpture of it's a Greek god eating the human. That guy's sculptures blow my mind.
Yeah.
But if you were to look at them purely through an anatomical lens,
he
is off the chart.
Yeah, he is
off
breaking the
chart.
rules.
Yeah,
he's breaking the rules. He is inventing muscles that don't exist.
Yeah.
Right, but
all right. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I gotta go use the milk and cigarettes real quick. I'll be right back, Kyle.
But he's breaking the rules, but when you look at it, it still makes sense, right? So when someone says like, "Oh, I'm looking for a stylistic interpretation," if you will, you're still lending, or you should be leaning on the fact that they know the rules. That's why they can stylize things, right? A lot of artists nowadays and I'm not, I might sound like a dickhead, but there are a lot of artists out there that will just draw poorly or sculpt poorly and then just say, well, that's just my style. It's like, well, style is not an excuse for not being able to execute the actual thing, like that's so always I don't know. I don't want to fucking I don't want to dig myself a hole here, but oh shit, I'm gonna go fucking fix that real quick. That's not good. All right, he's fixed. I helped him. Dude, as soon as you left, I heard it. I thought that it was your vape falling down from the wire.
What was it?
The Behelit fell down.
Where did it land?
On the back of his head. He's good. He should be fine. I looked at it, but I stuck it back up.
Squirrel hands, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kyle, you were supposed to be watching him? No, I was supposed to be watching stream.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I think we're all right. We're all right, bro. We're all right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're Gucci.
Gucci, brah.
Gucci, bro.
Drew Corez, new in chat.
Been here for a little bit. I think Drew said some shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's my bad for not seeing your shit. What up, Drew? How you doing, Mr. Drew Corez?
How things going, Nico and Drew and all the new people?
Yeah.
The question you guys have to ask yourself is have you guys gone and joined the Discord? All right, if you're new here, Have you joined the Discord?
Have you joined the Discord? Have you been to the Discord? Oh, shit. Lagged out. Beat me to it. Drew Corey says, I'm well, getting my mind right before I start back in on my painting. Nice. What you painting, brah? Camcorder says, oh, yes, I have. Join the Discord. And Nico says, things are things. How is the world of Mike and Kyle? You know,
it's whirlin'.
It's whirlin'. It's whirlin'.
Also, guys, we're going to try and get some streams in this week, but just a heads up.
Yeah.
I am going to be out of town for sure next weekend. So it'll be...
Yeah. How many days are you gone?
Depending on... depending on what time I leave on Sunday, I might be able to be back for like a game stream. But that might be like I arrive and we
stream. No fucking way. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I thought the thing was on like the 4th.
It's the 3rd. It's just Saturday.
Sunday is...
The 3rd is the Saturday.
Am I fucking cracked?
I promise you, bro.
It is, yeah. Oh, so you left... okay, gotcha.
So I'm leaving on Thursday, I think.
Yeah. Okay, all right. You're leaving on the 1st?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
And if I play my cards right, I could be back.
Dude, no, dude.
I could arrive and we could stream.
Yeah, we'll get a very exhausted Mike. May the 4th be with you. Yes. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought that he was doing. I thought he was trying to do some Star Wars stuff. Yeah, and I was very confused. You're doing ink and watercolor illustrations. Nice, dude. I never got fucking. I never got good. I never got boned up on watercolor stuff. I can do like simple, like yeah. I've never been good at like watercolor and ink stuff.
It's not sufficient to know the rules. Wait, it is not sufficient to know the rules. One must also know how to break them properly. Shrunken white elements of style. Dude, did you find out? Did you look it up? I think it's Picasso. I really want to know who the person who said you got to know the rules first to break them. I think it's Picasso.
I'm gonna go get some milk and ciggies. I'll be back.
Milk and ciggies in chat, guys. Let's go.
Watercolor is so fun, but so annoying if you aren't patient. Dude, get a hairdryer. Just dry that shit.
What he said. Just dry that shit. I think I want to be overstimulated every time I'm trying to relax and paint. That's true. Dude, just paint under like a heat lamp. Like a lizard. Oh, no, you did not. You did not just do that. The heat lamp isn't a bad idea. Hell yeah. There's like a light fan going. That'll speed it up. If I'm patient, so we're gonna second piece while the first one dries. That's a fucking awesome idea. Lizard confirmed. Yep. We have I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 sculptures going right now. Kyle, where you at with your paintings? How many you got going? I'm saying all of them, bro.
Oh, all of them?
How many paintings you got live?
1, 2, 3. No, I think 3 might be it.
No. In storage, big one, like all of them.
Oh, no, that would just take it up to 4.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't think that, yeah. I think I'm pretty caught up. I can't think of it. Can you think of other ones? Like, I can't think of any other ones. The only one that's in progress, that's in storage, is
the big one.
The big
right?
one. That's the only one. Everything else is done. Just collecting dust. Someday I'll sell them. Make us a little bit of money. And then we'll buy like a Sibian or something for the studio.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
A Sibian?
Is that one of the vibrator shits?
Yeah, it's like a vibrating saddle. Oh shit, you know what? No, sorry. I fucked up. I've got 6.
You just remember 2?
Nope, not even 6. I've got 9. God damn it, dude. I'm starting to remember a lot of shit, man.
Jesus, man, those numbers
I
jumped.
did not. Yeah, they jumped, baby. I do not like those numbers, and they're gonna make me want to fucking puke right now. Yeah. So I have a triptych that's still in storage that I have to finish. The title is "Eat Shit and Die." It's a triptych of 3 paintings. I have 2 paintings that are titled "Wait." It's like a duo.
I feel like I remember those ones.
Yeah, Wait, or Exit. No, not Wait. They're titled Exit. Sorry, Wait. It was a different one. Then I have the big one, and then commission-wise, handful, and then the Fallout painting. I've got yeah.
So 9.
Yeah, so 9. Yeah. Oh, fucking goddamn it.
Would you start with 4?
Yes,
your
dude. Son
approximation?
of a bitch, dude. And then you got me thinking. I was like, fuck, dude. God, dude, I gotta get started on some of those, man. My ass is over here trying to fucking, I don't know, make sure that I don't accidentally put my Sharpies in my pen cup. I should be focusing on getting some paintings finished. I was thinking about that today because yesterday I was taking a smoke break in my gerb.
Your gerb.
And I got hit with a wave of inspiration that I hadn't felt in a while. Not like in general inspiration, just inspiration of what I used to feel when I was working on that body of work for the concrete paintings.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of times, so that was like spawned when I lived in downtown San Diego. There was a lot of
Wait, that's when that came to be?
Yeah. And that spawned when I lived in downtown San Diego, and there was a lot of like I don't know, like architecture and like small blips of like electric boxes and fire hydrants and light poles and shit like that.
Damn it.
What'd you do? Did you fuck up?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was trying to bend this thing, but it didn't bend the way I wanted it to.
Oh. But yesterday, I was smoking a cigarette next to a giant light pole, and there was an electric box that was connected to the light pole, and I got hit with like dude, I want to paint that. And I was like, fuck, dude, maybe I should do some original paintings on stream.
A simian, so a monkey?
A simian?
Were you talking to...
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm reading chat.
Wait, who said Simeon?
No, I think you were the vibrating thing. What were you? What'd you call it? A fucking.
A Sibian?
Yes, that's it.
Wait, who said Simeon?
It was Raymond over on YouTube.
Oh. Was it a lucky strike? Yes.
Yes.
Always lucky strikes, baby. Always lucky strikes. They're the cheapest ones. It's the cheapest cigarette you can buy at the gas station. Until you want to get into like cigarillos and shit. Then it's like...
Oh, really? Those are cheaper?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I used to... When me and Snurp were like really fucking poor at one point in our life, I was smoking something called Cheyennes.
Oh, I've smoked those.
Yeah, there's actually a pack of Cheyennes that are nailed to the ceiling in our studio, right outside that door, in the loft, and they're the grape Cheyennes, and they were $1.80 a pack, like 6 years ago. And they were very, 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 very cheap and very, 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 very shitty. Cheyennes used to be $1.25 a pack when I was living in Georgia. I used to smoke the peach ones. I smoked the grape ones. But if you ash them too hard, they'd break in half. Yup. I don't know what the fuck they were made of, but they were cheap and they did the job.
Did they only have like fruity flavored ones?
Yeah. You can't buy full flavors. Like just cigar flavored, like cigarillos or whatever, you know? Like, you can't buy those. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know why they wouldn't offer them, but whenever I bought them, you couldn't. You could only buy the fruity flavored, like grape.
Not that I'm sure. Not that you'd want to, probably.
Dude, no, bro. Like, those were the worst, man. Dude, like, I can chain smoke cigarettes for like hours. No problem. I can smoke one Cheyenne and I need a break. Like I gotta take a breather from that one. I gotta take a lap. They're rough. You're down to a pack a week? Dude, that's fucking great. Good shit, man.
I hope you see this, Mike, because Kyle's blessed with Raymond filters on his eyeballs. No, Kyle can't see Restream chat, so he has to wait till it either shows up on screen.
Yeah, dude, Raymond. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I promise. I can't see. I can't see Restream.
We
chat.
could load you into Restream at some point. It's something we might want to consider, but.
Can you dual it? Like, like I can have it on and you can have it on?
Yeah.
Oh,
you can even monitor. Technically, you can monitor the whole stream through Restream.
Well, okay.
You just don't have mod power, so you'd have to have like 2 windows open.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so these little fittings are going to be littler for sure than they are. You can see they're still there, though, which is still cool. It's working out.
Send Kyle a Bic lighter case. I can't do cases on my lighters. I had one for a little bit. Can't do it. Oh, yeah. Dude, Mike, like that said, oh, wow, he's adding those bits. God, I love Mike. Yeah. Mike doesn't fuck around, guys. He's fucking... If there's a job, it will be done. Mike is going to see to it. Don't stress about that.
Yeah, that's why I thought about doing the whole stand. It feels very independent without a stand. I just hate...
Yeah.
Dude, it would just take so long. Because, again, I was thinking about doing the whole hand. Like, I saw someone online had a whole hand display for the Behelits. It's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It's garbage. Mm-hmm. It's on par with the other Behelit shit.
Yeah.
But what is it? It's supposed to be something like that.
Yeah,
right?
It's like a god hand.
It's like a god hand,
it's
but
like
their fingers are like back. But their fingers are like super like weird and like super like what's the word I'm looking for? Like thin and demony.
Well, I think that's what
there's one on
that's
Amazon,
what the god hand is.
Right. And I would love to do a fucking hand thing for it. But no joke, that hand would be more expensive than the Behelit. So like, you know.
There we go.
If you look,
Yeah,
that's
so-
it. That
so
second,
that-
look
yeah.
at the second one,
Well-
Kyle. The second image, and that is the thing on Amazon.
The gumpy ass hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the God hand in the actual show.
Yeah,
Like it's very like
sinewy.
it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's like no meat on the bones.
yeah.
It's
But
like,
if you
it's like-
imagine, like,
it's like they
well,
have
if
like
I
they have no
life-casted-
meat.
If I life cast my hand and we poured it molten like Chavant into it, and then I just could carve away. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty fucking.
That one's
cool.
actually really good.
It's
This one is
reversed.
fucking.
That's the one on
This is
Amazon that you
so
can get.
stupid.
Yeah.
This one's
Yeah.
good because they do the thing in the show. If you notice that there's no meat on
Yeah.
the fucking forearm.
Yeah.
There's all the meat in the palm of the hand,
Yeah.
and then there's no meat in the fingers.
Yeah.
And so this one does it
It's
really good. They
meatless,
do
really.
it really good in
Yeah.
this one. There's no meat in the forearm, all
Yep.
the meat in the hand,
Yep.
no meat in the fingers.
You could do, Kyle, you could do an Oblivion Gate painting. Is that the faces that he's been using as like the like land of face, like weird faces looking up, like red faces
Wait,
or
why did I
whatever?
look up Oblivion hand, Oblivion Gate.
You could do Oblivion Gate painting from Berserk. Yeah.
Oblivion Gate from Berserk.
I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
No, he might be. No, he's talking about
no,
Oblivion,
in
like
Oblivion, yeah.
Skyrim Oblivion, yeah, or Elder Scrolls. Sorry, don't fucking roast me. Skyrim is another Elder Scrolls game. Yeah, that'd be cool. No, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try and paint the fucking Oblivion Gate, and it's gonna look like the goddamn Lorax. And then everyone's gonna roast me for making a Lorax gate or a Lorax butthole or something. No, I'm kidding. It's the fifth. Oblivion is the fourth. Gotcha. LOL. Camcorder knows what I'm talking about. Apparently, I just fucking I got to get my shit together when it comes to painting explosions. I'll get there. You guys will see.
You guys will see.
Yeah,
You'll find out eventually.
Your words. Okay. All right. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Wait, were you quoting something?
No.
Oh, you were just making fun of me.
Hey, it's just a proper ribbon, buddy. Just a proper ribbon. Yeah.
We love the nuclear Lorax. That's great. I'm glad you did. You guys will see. You just wait. You wait and see. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to paint it someday.
God damn it. Hey, lagged out. You mentioned when we were chatting, or I think you did anyways, did you share any pictures of this? Did you say you shared some of the like pictures of it with someone or like online or something? Am I hallucinating? I thought about posting some of this to Reddit, but I also was like, dude, Reddit's bad enough, but I posted some nerd fucking Berserk Reddit. I'm gonna get roasted.
No, dude.
You know,
No.
like, dude.
No. Post it to Reddit.
You did. Where did you share it? Did you share it to a Reddit? I know you aren't ignoring me, Kyle. I just thought your setup doesn't show YouTube, and because I'm a weirdo, I'm the only one over here. It's all good. I appreciate
No,
it.
you're not a weirdo for being over there.
My
We're happy
my
that
homie
you're
was
over there.
watching earlier, and he loves Berserk more than I, and loved it. Oh, to some Discords. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Dude,
Gotcha.
you absolutely have to put this in the Berserk Discord.
But is it, wait, Discord or Reddit?
Or sorry, Reddit. God damn it. I was reading chat and talking at the same time. You have to. Dude, the final product. Yeah. It's gonna look really fucking cool, and they will love it. Anyone who doesn't love it is a fake Berserk fan. That I'm just gonna leave it there. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
Camcorder. But anyways, I have a question for Mike. If I wanted something super simple but have a bunch of color variants, would that be cheaper or more expensive? Just trying to gauge.
It'd be more expensive, camcorder.
Yes, much more expensive. We'll get that video made and edited in 2 days of receiving it. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm excited to mold this. Dude, it's super close. I know it doesn't seem like it, guys, because I keep saying that, but it is. It is super close.
So that's how he gets himself in these name mix-up situations. Thank you, Ysera, for finally fucking understanding my situation. I can't, dude. I suck at that test. Mike, have you ever taken that test of like, it's like say the word, but it's like colors.
Say the hard thing.
Well, it'll be like yellow, but the font it'll be a word that says yellow, but the font is in blue.
Yeah. I'm not good at those either.
Dude, I suck at those, and that's exactly why I fucking suck at like I remember everyone's names, but saying their names is because I'm reading chat, and then I see Ysera, or see Lydia, or see Camcorder, or Lagged Out, but I'm thinking of something else because I'm seeing it. Yeah, no, it's just a hard fucking mix up. But I do love the fact that you guys have fun with it. That does tickle my fancy.
Nope. Okay.
Wait, what is that emoji? Can't see that. Lagged Out said, if I had longer, more feminine hands, I'd probably be married to Kyle instead of Snurp. What? No, I'm just kidding. I'd wrap my hand in a bandage and recreate a shot of this for a product photo. That would actually be pretty cool.
That's where I think this painter fucked up. I don't think he understood what was going on in the thing. It took me for a while until we watched the video. I didn't know that the image I'm referencing is in a hand. It looks like it's on wood.
Yeah. It
See
looks
how
like it's on a
the
wood
painter
floor.
fucked it up super bad.
Yeah.
Look how tiny those bandages are.
Yeah.
If that were bandages, it's tiny little bandages.
Dude, there's another universe where someone is looking at my digital painting and being like, this guy has no clue what a fucking phone cord looks like.
Yeah, that's another universe, man.
It's not this universe.
It's definitely not this universe.
Definitely not in Mike's head.
Whatever. No, I'm just giving a hard time, dude. We talk about this whole phone cord thing quite a bit, but not for nothing. Yeah. Kyle fucking banged it out. I'm not just glazing you, okay?
Yeah, no, glaze me, baby.
Glaze dude, Kyle fucking banged that out.
I don't think we ever posted that anywhere.
Well, it's not launched.
It's not launched. Yeah, you guys will know. You guys will see it eventually. We'll get it posted. Don't worry. Once we launch the product, it'll be you'll be able to see the phone cord situation that I've been struggling with. I sent it to so like I said last night, I was on the phone with my dad.
Yeah.
And my mom was there. So my parents have like a phone service where like he can't accept image texts while he's on the phone. Like they're still living in 2008. So while we were on the phone, we were on like speakerphone, basically like a group call, and I was trying to show them some shit that, you know, like we've been working on, you know, you've been working on all this shit. I've been showing all the stuff that we've been working on in this studio, and I had to keep sending it to my mom, like my mom's phone, because we were on my dad's phone calling, and I sent that painting that we're referencing with the phone cord and shit. And I sent it over to my mom's phone while we were all on the call. And I was like, all right, cool, it's sent. And my dad was like, hey, hey, mama, he sent the thing over to your phone. And she's like silent. And then she's like, I like the titties. She was like taken aback by the boobs. Like she wasn't talking for a little bit.
That's
she was
awesome.
just examining the painting. She's like, I like the titties.
Titties. That's a good compliment.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I had sent some shit to my dad about the mama's boy.
Hang on a second. You can keep talking. I'm just going over here real quick.
Okay. And it was the other night that I was on the phone with him, and I was telling him about it, sent him the pictures, sent him the artwork to like look at it and shit. And he was like, last night on the phone, he was like, is that like Jason Voorhees? And I was like, yeah, how did you know that? You don't watch horror movies. You're not like a Friday the 13th guy. And he was like, oh, I showed it to everyone I work with. And someone pointed out that that's Jason Voorhees.
Dude,
And
your dad doesn't even know who Jason is. Like, that's in the zeitgeist.
yeah, dude, that's
inescapable.
yeah, no, he has no fucking clue.
I have more hope for Alien Earth than Bat. We talked about this. We're not talking about this till tomorrow night. But I did see the launch trailer for, it's still a teaser trailer for Alien Earth. And I do have hope for it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they blew their whole fucking budget on the trailers, because I'm still calling it right now. It's a drama. They're going to do a drama because they don't have the budget for a show that they don't know how well it's going to go.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get that many aliens. We're
That's
going to get
also
a
the best
lot of
way to-
interpersonal relationships and bullshit. Like,
That's also the best way to get people to keep watching.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, I was surprised last night when we watched the Last of Us episode that they did the thing in that episode.
Are you surprised? You wouldn't be surprised if you had played the game.
No. I knew what was going to happen.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because
okay.
Tanner told me.
Oh, okay.
But I was surprised that they did it in the show, like in the middle. Like shows nowadays.
Oh, yeah, because you mentioned they're going to do it at the end of the episode.
They're going to do it at the end, and they're going to leave you on a cliffhanger so that you watch the next episode. I was very surprised that they didn't do a cliffhanger on this episode.
Probably because there's no good way to start an episode with that or end it with that.
But
you know,
yeah,
well, they did kind of end it with it. They kind of did.
Yeah, they kind of did. Yeah. But like in ending anything in sort of like an interpersonal drama.
Yeah.
Is like easy as fuck. It's like, the best way to get people to binge shows is a drama.
And I don't care what anyone says. The Alien Earth show, no matter how good it looks, they're gonna have some splaining to do. Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna have some serious splaining to do. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be after Alien.
Okay.
It's supposed to be after Alien Romulus, but before Aliens. Okay, now in all fairness, there is between I don't know the distance between. I know the distance between Alien and Aliens is supposed to be something like
it's like 100 years.
It's 100 or 200 years or something like that. So they can throw Romulus in there anywhere, kind of, right?
Right.
But now it's supposed to be between Romulus and Aliens. And if there are aliens on Earth, I would like to repeat again. The name of the show is Alien Earth. Okay.
Yeah. There was no aliens in Romulus.
No, there is, but they weren't on Earth.
No. I'm saying on Earth is the people that were in Romulus.
Yeah, they don't even
Earth.
They don't even go back to Earth. They don't even go back to Earth.
What planet did they start on?
I believe they started on Earth, but remember the whole point was to leave Earth and go somewhere else. So when they leave at the end, they're not going back to Earth. They're going to this like other star system or something like that. So they're not even going back to Earth. And so so unless they solve for that, or here's the other thing. This is the part I wish they would have just done. They would have just done this. So in the original franchise, there's Alien, which is the first one. And there's the second one, which is called Aliens. There's Alien 3, all right? Then there's Alien 4, which you watched with me the other night, which is where Ripley gets this is like a month ago now. But cloned. And that movie ends with a spacecraft with aliens on it crashing on Earth. If they had followed that, it would make sense. Matter of fact, let me push up my glasses here real quick. Actually, so the Stephen Stephanie Perry books that were written, they go into a whole thing about what happens kind of after once humans actually are able to harness the power of like the xenomorphs. They start doing genetically like modified humans. They turn the alien like blood and DNA into like a super soldier serum, right?
Yeah.
Which is the goal of the Weyland-Yutani Corp, is to like harness the power of the alien like genome, right? And they could do it and just have done it after Alien Resurrection, but they didn't want to. They want to keep it in this weird... everything nowadays, if you guys haven't noticed, is all about a universe.
Yeah,
the Marvel
very,
universe.
Like, you have to build a world.
Yeah.
And you have to like, not only do you have to build a world, you have to start by telling stories from different people that are on different sides of the world.
Yeah.
And then your like ending climax is that they all meet up.
Yeah. You have to start the universe, and I think that's what Alien Earth and Romulus are trying to doing. So kind of as much as I gave what is his name? Fuckhead Trottenberg or whatever his bullshit name is for the Predator thing. Him a hard time, honestly. Fede Alvarez fell further out of grace as far as I'm concerned, because Romulus was their tie-in, and it was done so like chintzy. They were like, we have a whole universe plan for xenomorphs, guys. Disney has a plan for xenomorphs in the entire universe, right? And we're not going to fuck with the story. We're just going to wrap it up really shittily in this new Romulus movie.
Yeah.
Which wasn't even supposed to be like anyone other than Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott. And they did it anyways. And now we're going to get an absolute shit series. Even if there's cool shit from the series, like good scenes and whatnot, I'm calling it now. It's going to be this bullshit drama series. It's going to be Game of Thrones does aliens, which is okay with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
It's okay, but not with xenomorphs, bro. Don't do it. There's not some big... I'm sorry. There's not some
not
big...
with xenomorphs.
Dude, there's not some big overarching, like, plotline driving series that they get to pull from that everyone's referencing and is on the same page. It's this, like, patchwork of fandoms and stuff that they're pulling from. And it just pisses me off. So, yeah, I'm done for now. Until, You guys are going to hear so much more, dude. They literally ruined Predator in about 2 seconds. My life is falling apart right now, okay? Everyone else is like, man, I just love my vacations. I just like hanging out with family. It's like, I just like my Predator and Alien franchise. Can we not fuck that up? Can we just not fuck that up? Real simple. It's all I ask. And I was, you know what? Not gonna lie. As soon as, Disney got the rights to all this, Romulus was the first foray into, I believe, Prey. Prey was the first foray under Disney's management of 20th Century Fox. Admittedly, it was during COVID or just right after COVID. So it was all like, we're going to release. I don't know if you remember this, but Prey was a Hulu release. Didn't go to theaters. Right? It was their first foray into the Predator franchise. And when I watched Prey, I fucking loved Prey. I was down. It was like, holy shit, Disney didn't fuck it up. I swear they were going to fuck it up. Here's what I actually think happened. Prey was already underway before the whole Disney bullshit happened. And so it was more authentic. But once Disney got its fucking hands on it, tell me, you watch Predator Badlands trailer and it doesn't feel like just a straight up Marvel trailer. Avengers does Predator.
Yeah.
Some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
The moment Rook was introduced, that was so cheap. Dude, no. There were two things that it did badly. One, I don't mind Rook. There are two things it did badly. One, it did the CGI on, I can never remember the actor's name. The CGI on the android that was supposed to be the android from Alien 1. If they had nailed the CGI, and they can, we've seen it in other movies and Star Wars, for example, which is Disney now, when they bring... Is that Rook? It is Rook?
What is?
Is it not? Wouldn't it have the same name? Ash Rook. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. They did such a terrible job with that it was like video game level or worse. Like we've seen through Star Wars them bring people, the actors that have passed away, like back to life for shit. So we know they can do it. And they fucked it up. And then here's the other thing they did. This is the biggest faux pas. They fucked up tying Ridley Scott's Prometheus and Covenant shit in. It was like an afterthought. It was like, oh, BT dubs. Remember all these canisters with mutagenic, like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
By the way, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, they were just like, it was a half thought. They fucked it all up. Oh, dude, I was so bad. He looked decent on the video feeds because it was grainy. Otherwise, it was bad. Yeah, it was so bad and almost inexcusable. It's not just that it looks bad. If it was a different time or we didn't see, even in the same film, better effects, we'd be like, oh, this is acceptable. But the whole movie was well done otherwise, effects based, and they fuck that up? Dude. Alien 1, Predator 1 are the only perfect one. I don't know. I'll have to disagree with you there. My favorite is Aliens. I respect Alien 1, but Aliens is where it's at. It's like the scene in Skyfall when the dude pulls out his teeth. Is that Skyfall? That was, what was his name? From No Country for Old Men. Do you remember his name?
The Alien movie?
No, but in the movie.
No.
Not
No Country for Old Men.
Javier Bardem. Yeah.
Well, because you remember, like, I thought that was an Alien movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I don't know. That didn't affect me as that was a cheap scene too. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was Javier. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was this guy.
Yeah. It's just like you're not, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like when you fuck around with like Predator or you this is probably true with 007 too. I'm just not boned up on it. It's like, I feel like you're not fucking around with just one movie. You're fucking around with the whole franchise. And I'll go back to what I bitched to Kyle about, is that the standards for film and television have gone down. So if you make a half-hearted, shitty Predator movie or Alien movie, because the audience is so fucking stupid, they'll say, oh, it's great. And then what does that do? That just makes it so that they're like, they look at their books and they're just like, oh, we can make a really shitty Alien or Predator movie for really cheap and no one will care. So it incentivizes studios to continue to make shitty shit. A perfect example of this, and yet I swear people are always forgetting about this, and I wish it would happen with Predator. I really wish it would happen with Predator. Sonic. Do you remember when the Sonic came out and the first trailers dropped of what
Dude,
Sonic
I was just saying this
like?
the other night. Where
Yeah.
I was like, dude, we got to bully them.
We got like they need to
Dude,
be
the internet
bullied.
needs to bully them into
Yes.
fixing the fucking character,
Yes.
the character model.
Yes. And it's just like, just do that. And I'm calling it now. I remember when I first saw that, and I don't really like the guy, but Eli Roth, I don't know him, of course, so I'm making big judgments on not knowing the guy. But when I heard Eli Roth was doing Borderlands, I was a little bit excited. I was like, dude, the guy who did Hostel is doing Borderlands? The guy who was in Inglourious Bastards is doing Borderlands? This is going to be fucking awesome. How could this not be good? Watch the trailer and it looked like shit. Watch the teasers, watch the cast and all the articles being released about the show and the movie and whatnot. And this was a year or two, but maybe 3 before it was getting released when it was first like rumored. And it was like, oh, this might be interesting. And the trailer comes in, you're like, this looks like garbage. But notice how it says not rated yet. You're like, oh, dude, maybe it'll still be an R-rated movie. Maybe they'll pull it off or something like that. No, they keep it not rated until the launch of the fucking thing, like a week or 2 before launch, they'll throw the rating. Borderlands, which was a mature rated game, got a fucking goddamn PG-13 rating, and to this day, never seen it. I can tell you this, it was on Amazon Prime for rent pretty fucking fast, so I'm imagining it did not perform very well in theaters, and I'm calling it now. This will be the first Predator movie that is PG-13 since AVP OG, and it will be garbage.
Was AVP
The original
PG-13?
The original AVP, yeah, the one with in the Antarctic or whatever, was PG-13.
Okay.
And the way they get away with it is they either edit down any human stuff, right? As long as it's just monster on monster, like gore or action and shit like that, they can make it PG-13. It's just violence at that point, right?
Yeah, you were saying that about the trailer. Where
Yeah.
it's like,
It's
the Predator's the protagonist this time,
yes.
and he's just fighting monsters.
yes.
Well, that means that there's no harm done to a human.
Right.
So that means you can get away with PG-13.
And
shit.
again, think about it from the studio perspective. Why make an R-rated film that only can allow so many, age groups in to see it when you could make a PG-13 film, which I wouldn't be surprised if successful would double the money they invested, especially since they probably invested very little because it's a piece of shit film. I feel like they straight up removed Prey by the same Trottenberg fuck. He literally did man in suit, like cool ass, like actor practical effects stuff for Prey. And then this one is all CGI, dude. It's all CGI. And it looks like garbage. Looks like absolute fucking garbage. And here's the worst part, dude. I was looking at all the comments on like YouTube. I didn't read all of them. Obviously, there were like 4,000, but I was reading the top rated comments, and everyone was so excited. Everyone was like, finally, a Predator who's the protagonist.
Finally,
and blah, blah.
the Predator is a good guy.
Yeah, everyone was so excited. And I was like, no, this is the problem. They're going to get all this positive feedback because people are idiots. And it will ruin the franchise because here's Disney looking at the return on their investment being like, holy shit, dude, if there isn't here's the other thing. There's a cartoon coming out. There's a Predator. Let me say this again. A Predator cartoon. A cartoon coming to Hulu.
Yeah.
A cartoon.
Yeah. Well,
If
hey,
there's
man,
not
that's
more
like
evidence
fucking,
that they're
that's
trying to
perfect
make
Disney shit.
that they're trying to turn Predator into a Disney princess, I don't know what more you need. And people, dude,
bro, if there's any fucking way to link like the Predator into being a princess, it's done. It's toast.
It's already happened, dude. Technically speaking, it was the Queen. I remember when Disney was buying.
Oh, dude, that's right. Yeah.
What cartoon? It's called, dude, look it up. Predator Hulu cartoon. You'll find it. There's already a trailer for it. People give me a hard time being like, Mike, why don't you always talk about R-rated things and things need to be R-rated. It's like, because some fucking things do. Seriously. Yes. You shouldn't be children. Children don't get access to everything. Or maybe they should. Fuck it. Let's go in the opposite direction, okay? Porn for children. Let's go. Kyle's going to mute me in a second. I can sense it.
I'm not going to mute the shit. I'm not going to mute anything out of you.
Dude, you don't even know. I've been crashing out hard on this because it just proves my point. You get 20-year-olds wanting to watch fucking cartoons, and what you get is fucking PG-rated fucking stupid-ass cartoons and shit being destroyed. Entire franchises down the hill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cartoons can be adult, but they will not be for the most part.
Yeah. Dude, we used to have fucking also, but just real quick, the music stopped.
Yeah.
I think it was Fitz the cat. Fitz. Is it Fitz the cat? What am I thinking of? Fritz. Is it Fritz the cat? Yeah, Fritz the cat. Fritz the cat is my sort of compass on adult cartoons. That is like literal fucking it was like a cartoon movie that had sex and violence that was fucking, it was all animated, but it was like, it was very fucking kids not allowed kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was very 18 plus. Yeah, you can say that American Dad, fucking Family Guy, South Park, those are adult cartoons. But
But they're still cartoons, and they still are not like. Correct me. I know that there's TV
yeah,
ratings are different
Friends.
than like movie ratings. Like I'm not even opposed to rating systems. I think it is good to know like what you're getting into or whatever before going to see a movie and like appropriately gauging shit.
Right,
Like
yeah.
you know, I appreciate that, but at the end of the day, like I fucking hate the fact that everyone's like, oh, you know, because like they hold like everyone holds up shit like South Park or what was another one? I swear it was like Bloodlust Vampire. I wouldn't be we were watching Berserk and I was thinking, dude, wouldn't this be like badass if it were
Dude, if this were actually
like
rated R.
Like yeah. Like, oh my God, dude, it fucking enrages me so much. Instead, we get the vast majority of cartoons are fucking for kids. And it makes sense because of the fact that, dude, parents don't want to raise kids anymore. They just want to throw them in front of the TV and let them watch shit. Well, guess what? Now they can throw them in front of Predator and they can soon probably throw them in front of Aliens. Happy Fun Time special playtime with Predators. Like, dude, fuck that.
I can't wait for Disney to buy like fucking goddamn it. What's the company that started with Saw?
Lionsgate. Wait for
Lionsgate. Dude, I'm
so
seriously
funny you
no,
mentioned that.
I'm
literally
joking,
like,
but
dude,
seriously, like when Disney buys Lionsgate, we're gonna have Saw.
it's not a movie, it's a show.
Saw is based on a fucking child's puppet. Like, wait for fucking little baby Saw on his tricycle, and he teaches kids the alphabet.
Yeah. You tried Googling? It's called, dude, there's a trailer for it. I fucking forget what it's called.
Hang on, what is it?
Speculation. Dude, it doesn't. All right.
Wait.
Say what you will. So you guys want to place bets? Anyone who's watched the new trailer movie, you guys, for the Badlands, you think that's not going to, you think that's going to be R?
I don't think, no, I don't think it's going to be R. I know you're not talking to me, but like, I don't
we got people like fucking Kai thinking it's speculation. What, why? There's so much, why would you not just take the perspective of like an entire board or a company that wants to make as much money as possible?
Yeah.
If you're anti-capitalism, you're anti the concept that they're going to try and make as much money. You said speculation, bruh. I saw it. I saw speculation. Bruh, I saw it. They're talking about something else. Okay, fine.
Dude,
what's it called? Killer of Killers.
Killer of Killers. They're it's animated. Oh, I remember we talked about this.
Yeah.
It's animated the same way that League of Legends show is animated.
Yeah. And it's Hulu, right?
Yes. Yep. It's Hulu. Wait. Oh shit. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Killer of Killers. Oh, I don't think there's a rating even on this one. Like
the Funko Pop effect. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're talking about Dread. I know that they were talking about picking Dread back up, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen. I saw the Stallone Dread like once when it first came out. I don't know if I've ever seen it after. Who's the guy in it? It's not Pauly Shore. Who's the comic relief in the early 90s Judge Dredd?
Fuck.
It's not Pauly Shore. It's fucking.
No, it's not Pauly Shore. I'm looking it up right now. Comic relief.
If you look up the IMDb cast of that one with Stallone, it's the funny guy. It's like the
it's the funny guy. It's the funny guy. You know.
I'm sorry, Rob Schneider. Yeah, Schneider. Yeah.
Wait, really? Rob Schneider's in this?
Yeah, he's the comic relief. Yeah.
Oh, he is. Yeah, Fergie. Okay.
Yeah.
So apparently, there is no official rating for the Killer of Killers, but it's been described as having a hard R rating.
Is it say not rated yet?
Yeah. It's not rated yet.
If you look up the trailer for Badlands, it says the same thing.
Yeah. Which is that's a common ploy on movies that are taking over adult franchises to
again, it's what happened with Badlands
to get people hyped
Or
up.
not Badlands, Borderlands,
And then when you get hyped up for it, and they're like, "Oh, real quick, by the way, this is PG-13."
And by the way, I will admit, if either, or actually, I'm going to say both because they both deserve it. It means it needs to be all. If both of them end up being R, then I'll retract everything I said. I have no problem doing
You're gonna
it.
eat your shoe.
I will eat my shoe with my foot
will
in
you eat
it.
my shoe?
I will eat 2 shoes with feet in them, including yours.
What if my shoe is in my ass? Will you eat my shoe and my ass?
If it's required. I'm just calling it out right now here.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit! Big bad Trip just followed us.
Really? Thank you.
We got a follower, man. We got a follower.
He'll eat his flippy flop. Birkenstocks and all,
Dude,
motherfuckers.
Birkenstocks in Kyle's ass. We'll record it and post it in the Discord.
Yes, that.
That would be nuts if I don't know when the last let me see here. Shit, sorry. So it looks like a. Oh, of course. Well, that's not fucking
what are you looking at?
animated. I'm trying to figure out when the last like cartoon that was R-rated was released.
Dude, there's dozens. Or at least
The last one, like.
Well, I'm sure if you like, dude, it's got to be anime, right? Like for the most part. There's probably
Yeah.
tons. You're using? I don't know if ChatGPT would be the best way. Like
It's no, it's good.
Like, I've
Is
watched-
Dreamboat a fucking no? That's a 3D thing. I thought. Yeah, this is not fucking.
well, like
2D.
for example,
All right,
I'm
well,
pretty sure it's not anime, but I'm pretty
ChatGPT 's
sure.
an idiot.
I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure Love, Death, and Robots is like R. It's animated.
Is it? I don't know.
It's animated. I bet. Now there's episodes, right? So certain episodes might be rated like other. What is the TV rating system? It's not R. There's another word
Well,
for
it's
it.
MA-17.
Yeah, look at the rating. TV mature.
Yeah,
That's
TV
R.
MA. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I don't think that's R.
That is
Well,
equivalent
that's
R.
TVR.
Yes.
I don't think like they don't put.
Yeah, but R doesn't exist for anything that's
yes.
episodic.
Yeah, well,
Right?
R doesn't exist for anything that's on like cable television.
No.
You can't have like a straight up R on television.
No, but you can have TVMA, which is equivalent. Like I bet you if you look up Game of Thrones, it's TVMA. Like R doesn't exist with episodic like anything, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yeah,
See?
it's still TVMA.
Yeah. TVMA is R. It's for shows
Okay.
and stuff like that, yeah.
Wait, so you're saying that like that is just for like shows?
Yeah, it means the same
Shows
thing.
don't get an R.
Yes.
They get a TVMA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I bet you, if you looked up Breaking Bad,
Okay.
actually, I bet it still gets a TVMA, but I bet you like Breaking Bad's still even limited because that was what, FX? No, AMC, FX. I don't remember. Yeah, TVMA. Yeah. Even for streaming, codify everything and don't trigger me. Corporations want everything to be PG-13 and everyone can see. I know, dude. That's the point. And I get that concept. They want to make a buck. They want to make as much money with as spending as little money as possible. I'll point out, this is why, again, AVP got the original, got a dude. Get this. AVP is a perfect example because it released in theaters as PG-13, right? When it came out to DVD, I'm not fucking with you. I am the guy who bought both stupidly.
Okay.
I'm
the guy.
It had the original theatrical release. The first DVD came out, I bought, right? It was
Wait, what are we talking about again?
Alien vs. Predator, the one in the snow, the Antarctic or whatever, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. About a year later, maybe 6 months later, they released, quote unquote, the unedited version that was R-rated.
Okay.
6 months, right? Probably because they realized they fucked up. Anyways, here's the shitty part. They went in and post-edited CGI gore into the same fucking movie to make it R.
Huh.
Not that anyone
No, I'm not saying like to doubt you. I'm saying like what, like that seems like effort to just like make it R. Like why not just let it live as it is?
Because it bombed for kids.
Yeah.
And they realized this is my guess. Well, remember, it's always about test audiences, how well it's received, how many sales they have. This was back when DVDs were still a thing, right? So they were looking at the sales and they were like, oh shit, dude, they literally went in and digitally added gore to bullet wounds, to like a bunch of shit. It was still a director's edit where like there were other scenes added in that made it longer, but they weren't gory scenes. They were talking scenes and like story building scenes and shit like that. I love the first AVP. I was talking to someone else about it. It's like, I've watched that movie a bunch because it's AVP. I like AVP, but it was done really fucking poorly. For anyone who gave a shit about the franchise, either one of them independently or together, it was just done very bad. It is not Monster Clay. It is Chavant. One of these days, I'll fuck around with some Monster Clay.
What up, Big Bad Trip? That was the person that followed us earlier.
What up, Big Bad?
Just now fucking hitting us up in chat, huh?
Yeah, the only other thing, I'm not gonna lie, that bummed me out, like I've watched that movie, the AVP movie in the one in the Antarctic. That's why, that's why I actually like the second AVP movie more, was because it was R-rated from the get. Even though the story was shit, the acting was worse, the effects were cooler. Like they did a lot of gory shit in the second AVP movie. I really like that. The first one had the greatest potential. It just fell so fucking flat. Dude, I saw this meme today of a picture of the Predator from Alien versus the Predator from the new trailer for Badlands or whatever.
Yeah.
And it said something like, or something akin to like, and we were so upset about this. Because they did kind of fuck up the Predator pretty bad in AVP. Like he had this problem. It's funny when you watch it and you just can't unsee it, where they couldn't fix the skin between the mandibles. So when his mouth is relaxed, he's got these big flappy, like you'd have to look up, it's not wearing a mask. So like he's got these big flappy skin flaps that if the mouth is extended and open, not that one, he's one of the, and even he kind of has this like, look at the skin between the mandibles. That's
Is it
open.
that?
You need one that's closed. His like relaxed face. There's screenshots of it. It looks terrible. Go back, or if you can. That's it. Look at the
This
skin.
right
Look
here?
at the skin between the mandibles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
they try. Well, you know, I can see where the
I know
heart
on the
was at.
practical side exactly what the issue was.
Yeah, they molded it when it was open. That's exactly.
Man, add clay. Hey, this is actually Chavant clay. If it's good enough for Porsche, it's good enough for us. Mike does want to try
dude, lagged out.
Nice. All right, guys, we've been going for a while, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. So, lagged out, everyone. This is pretty much it. The only thing I have left to do, I'm just gonna make it real clear right now, because I probably won't do this on stream. I have to go in. I have to add clay into this negative space up underneath his teeth, maybe a little bit around his teeth. Finish some texture around this. What do you call it? Like just like mount or whatever. Finish that up, and then it's done, and we're molding it. So I'm not doing that. I am absolutely. This is the last time you guys are seeing the Behelit on stream. We're doing the hands of the
Deathclaw.
Thank you. The Deathclaw next. Because I really,
man, we've had some Bloody Marys.
I really want the Deathclaw hands as part of the sculpt. So we're doing that next for sure. But we'll be live tomorrow with the Forest with Lagged Out. And Lagged Out's going to be our foreman directing us on what we're building. We have some survival we'll have to do in the meantime. But yeah.
Lagged Out, be thinking about what you want us to build.
Yeah, and where you want us to build, bro.
Yeah.
When it's going in the mold. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. I'll tell you what. Anyone who's in chat right now, do you guys want to see the mold? Do you guys want to see the mold making? Because that could be a stream. It wouldn't so much be the bale, it'd be the mold. His hair says yes. I guess is one. Yes. Great stream, guys. Yes. Okay. And I'm getting the vibe that that's going to be a thing. So I might have a stream of the mold making of it. So you guys can see how that's going to go.
Yeah.
So, but awesome, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Kyle, you got anything?
No, dude. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Love you guys.
All right, guys. Peace out.